Are we live? Alright, I didn't think I was gonna get service. Are we live still? Maybe. I'll wait for some people to get on. I don't even know if this is if I have any Wi-Fi here. I don't want to exit but still be live. Maybe. Are we live? Anyone on there? Anyone on there? I'm gonna wait for some people to get on. I'm at, so actually I'll just show you guys. We're at the Route 66 Motel. It's actually really cool. So let me just show you. So, it's kind of dark, but what's up? We're at the Route 66 Hotel. Hanging out. I don't know how I got here. I kind of just ended up here at the end of the night. Luck of the draw. I don't really know how anything happens, but for some reason, and look at this. Look at that. That would match my car completely. Completely match my car. That'd be so cool. I hope this is live. There's no one on here at all. Dang. Alright, that's okay. I'm having fun. This is a great day. Going somewhere special tomorrow. I don't really know where, but it should be pretty fun. Oh, so there's more than one hotel. You know this. Oh, yep, somebody's on. So there's more than one Route 66 hotel. That's pretty cool. So I just ended up here. I saw the most amazing sunset of my entire life. Ever. Like, ever. And it just didn't quit. It just wouldn't stop. And, yeah, it was the most amazing thing ever. But I was trying to videotape something, so we're out here. And I just wanted to tell Hunter I'm coming for you, so I'm strapped up now. We're coming. We got the orange and blue pistols. Watch out, Hunter. I'm coming for you, bro. But these things actually like fire pretty fucking cool. I'm having a good time out here. What's up? So I'm just kicking it out here. We got orange and blue everything. We got the blue cigarette because I quit smoking cigarettes. We got the orange ass shoes. I'm just missing my orange car. Where's my orange car at, Hunter? Got the orange shoes. We're just killing it. But let me get reloaded over here. Gotta get reloaded. It's the end of the night. I think I'm actually gonna get a good night's sleep tonight. After 11 epic days of mansions, we're at a motel, which I would have never thought I'd ever stay at a motel, but I think I picked the best motel in the country to stay at. It's so clean. The most fucking cleanest hotel ever. It's actually really cool. What's up, Gerardo, man? Can't thank you enough, bro. And awesome. You against Hunter everyday vlog style, man. So happy that you guys all saw that. That was pretty dope. But we're out here at Route 66. Gerardo, if you want to come on, I'll chat with you. But just let me know if you want to come on and we can chat, or we can chat. Time. But anyway, so we're just here. But we got the pistols, the orange and blue pistols. Had to get a souvenir at the shop, so all right. Let's see if I can hit my phone. Well, actually, I can't really hit my phone, so yeah, I guess I can't really hit my phone. But these things are fucking like dope. Like, what's up, Gerardo? What's up, man? I'll add you here. I'll add you and just see if you add to broadcast. But I'm just hanging out. If you're busy, I understand. Oh, what's up, Gerardo? I don't know where you went. I'm very new to all this Facebook stuff and just social media in general. You'll see viewers here when they join. Tap any viewer to interact. Add to broadcast. I don't know. Well, dude, okay, no problem, man. No problem. I understand, man. It's probably late where you're at. And so we're just hanging out. But I'm actually gonna get a good night's sleep tonight. I can't wait. And then I'm up early in the morning to go to a secret location that I don't even know where I'm going. Actually, I'm like 3 hours from where I'm supposed to be staying at, and I don't even know. Like, it's crazy. Like, it was weird. I feel like this is all planned, and it's very, very interesting, extremely interesting. But I'm having a grand time. I got so look at my dinner tonight. Peanuts. I don't want to show that, but I just journaled what happened today, which was amazing. And then I can't thank the man enough for giving me this book for free. I literally I've only read like 2 pages of it, and I'll read the whole thing someday. But just that title right there, that's all I need. I literally like I'm never more than 3 feet away from this book. Actually, I was just live streaming, so I wasn't. But I literally just carry this book like this. I'm at the house at the other place, and I don't know. It's a cool book. So we got these darts. So check these things out. Like I thought these things got the dual pistols over here with some darts. We're getting reloaded. What's up, Kenny? Haven't talked to you in a while, bro. How you doing? We got some ducks. So we're gonna shoot some target practice here. I'm just having fun. This is cool. Thank you to everyone that supported me through this journey. I would have never guessed I would be at Route 66 Motel. All right, so let's see if we can do this. All right, so we're gonna try to hit that duck. So we got the pistol. All right, let's try to get it. Yeah, hell yeah. All right, going for 100 points right here. 100 points. 100 points. Yeah. Wicked aim. Wicked aim. These things are almost more fun than my actual real guns at home. These things are more fun. The real guns I had to safety things. I'm just having a good old time. But I'll probably end this live stream in a little bit. Just want to show that you can have fun with $2. What is this? $3 toys. I spent like $10 at the gas station. I'm having fun. But yeah, I had a great drive out here. Hope you guys liked my events from today. Yeah, you gotta cock these in there. These things got yeah. So we're strapped up. We're strapped up with the pistols, dual pistols. Don't mess with me. I got the orange and blue pistols all day, every day. What's up, guys? All right. What's up, Gerardo? Can't thank you enough, man. All right. So we're gonna take one more shot with each of the pistols, and then here, wait. I'm gonna see if I can balance. This is gonna be hard. Oh. I don't know where my phone went. All right. What's up? What's up, Christina? You the Jesse Pinkman of Shopify. I've been told that before. I know I've sold a couple of cars because of yeah. I don't yeah. No, you're good. You're good. I think I'm just dropping my phone because I'm trying to balance. I want to try to do 2 shots at once, and this is gonna be the challenge right here. If I get this, the live stream ends. This will be the ultimate test. Oh shit! All right. How are we gonna do this? All right. We're gonna get this. I'm gonna figure out how to live stream with my phone and shooting 2 pistols. Tell us the secrets. The secrets are I don't even know. For the last 11 days, I've been saying go, and sometime and right now I'm just having fun. I'm really just having a good time. I don't even know what I'm doing right now, and I'm shooting ducks with little dart pistols. Like I don't even know. But all right, so I'm gonna balance this with my chin. You might not be able to see the pistols, and I probably can't talk, but we're going to get this. All right, we're going to knock 2 of these out, and then we're going to end the live stream. Grand finale for the day. All right, hang on, hang on. All right, we got this. Oh, shit. All right. One more time. One more time. I missed the $100 points. So, all right, hang on. I'm determined. All right, we're gonna get this. Now I know how to balance the phone. So, all right. What's up, Brad? What's up, Ashley? What's up, Samira? Hey, Dad, thanks for that research you did. I'm gonna take care of it tomorrow. Appreciate all the help. Secret squirrel stuff. All right. So, big things are on the way, by the way. Oh wait, you guys were just watching me. I was about to. All right, one more try. One more try. All right, I'm a little closer this time. All right. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm gonna get this before I stop. I don't care how long it takes me. All right, here we go. I was doing the live stream. There's this one song that I really wanted to do in the car today called 3 a.m. by Eminem. I think it would have been perfect. It's one of my favorite songs by Eminem, and it goes super hard. It would have been perfect for today's story. And so, but I didn't have it on my thumb drive, and I couldn't figure out how to play Spotify and live stream and drive at the same time. So we went with, I think we just did Lose Yourself instead, actually, that time. But I'm working on, I was actually freestyling last night, and I actually did a decent job. One of these days I'll try to freestyle on live, but we're not going to do that tonight. We're just going to shoot these ducks. What's up, Chris? Um, wrote a little bit, a rap, and we'll see if it turns into anything. And just stay tuned for that. All right, we're going to go at it again, balancing with my chin and my knee. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, we got this. Oh, the phone's about to fall. Oh, fuck. Damn it. All right, I keep missing. It's my left hand. All right. All right, so what's up? If anyone, I'll reply to your comments, and I'm just having fun here. I'm just by myself at this hotel. First day I think I've been by myself for a while, but it's going to be nice and relaxing. We get good sleep tonight, kind of refresh my brain. There was some moments on that road that I was not being safe. Actually, the whole time I was live streaming and driving, I was extremely safe. I'm a really good driver. If you've driven with me, you know I drive crazy, but I am a very good driver. I believe I'm going to be a race. I want to drive a race car one day. I want to drive an F1 one day, but that's another story. But towards the end of the night, I was just getting really tired, and I realized, oh wow, okay, I need to get some sleep. It's time. And so this worked out perfect, as it just keeps seeming to. But storage almost full. So all right, well, I guess we got to get this on this try. What's up, Laura? Just if anyone wants to comment, Tim, what's up? All right, we got this. I'm just having fun, kicking it by myself with the orange and blue pistols strapped up, dual wielding. It's like Halo. All right, this is the one. Oh. All right. Well, you weren't even watching. That would have sucked if I would have won, because I would have had to do it again, because you guys weren't even watching, because I had the camera the other way. All right. Just like anything in life, sometimes it takes a couple tries. Oh, found a hair, but this place is actually really clean, even for a hotel. But I've never stayed in a motel before. I kind of said I was never going to stay in a motel, and then somebody said to me, just pick one of the motels on the Strip, and I had a feeling I wanted to go to this one. So then I walked in, and I was like, oh, wow, look at this. It's like it was straight out of the movies. I got some pictures that I'll post to my Instagram, because I think that they'd be really cool for Instagram. So I'm at Hall of Marketing is my Instagram. And then I had a few things on my Snapchat today. I actually drove past an orange and blue truck. It was pretty badass. But anyways, but yeah, I got some cool pictures. I got 2 pictures that I'll probably put on my Instagram. So make sure you follow me on Instagram. Okay. Is anyone commenting? I don't even know. If you guys want to comment, I will answer any questions. Or we can just shoot some more ducks. I guess it's elk season right now. That's what the lady told me at the front desk. When I bought these pistols, she told me not to shoot anyone. I was like, I'll try not to. But, all right, let's go. All right, we're facing the right way. Can you see like that? Yeah, you're good. All right. I just want proof that I can hit this. I already hit them both, but I just want to get them at the same time, dual wielding with the phone. All right. All right. We got this. What's up, Ricky? Oh, my God. All right. One more try. We're just going to. I taught my buddy's stick manual in my car last night. He hooked me up with something, so I took care of him and told him that I'd teach him manual in my car. And that was an experience. But shout out to Jorge. Jorge was the person that taught me how to drive manual. And I pretty much taught the guy in very similar way. And he learned really fast. And yeah, it was cool. It was cool. But I'm just having a good time here. I don't know how I ended up at this hotel. I'm like, yeah, I don't even know. But we're just kicking it. All right. One more try. We're killing it. We're 3 feet from gold. Upside down, but we're 3 feet. You never know where it's at. All right, take a hit of the blue cigarette. This is a really cool hotel, though. Like I walked in and I was like, oh wow. Hey, if anyone knows who the so on my front door, it says River Riders here. It says River Riders, Lake Havasu City, Arizona, slept here. River Riders, it almost sounds like a biker gang or something. That would be kind of cool. But if you guys know who the River Riders are, let me know. I'll look it up on Google later, probably, if I remember. I got other stuff to do too. But guess what? I don't even have my laptop here. I didn't bring anything with me. I didn't bring anything with me except notebooks. I brought all my notebooks, all my notes from the last 6 months. It's like literally like I've been taking notes like this. Like, so this book right here, this I got. Can't show you that page yet, but I have 3 pages left. Oh wait, you can't. Pages left in this notebook, and I got this last Friday. This was my I got this from the Marketer's Mansion, but days I'll go through all of these. But I got. Let me just show you. Where is it? What's up, guys? All right. I hope everyone's having an awesome day today. It's a Monday. Hope you got accomplished a lot. Oh, by the way, if you haven't picked up my book, I got a new book out. It's backwards, but it's at confessions.hallofmarketing.com. Let's just go through this book right now. I'm going to read, I'll read some stuff for you, and then we'll get back to the pistols. All right, so supply and demand. Actually, just supply. So before I get started, I just want to share an interesting fact that nobody seems to be talking about. Supply and demand. New car sales the last few months, as of this book, are in the 1.5 million range per month. Now, most dealers keep 1 to 3 months stock on their lots in unsold inventory. That is roughly 3 million vehicles sitting unsold collecting dust and interest. That doesn't include the next 2 to 6 months of inventory that is in transit or being built, which adds another 7 million to that number. That's a 10 million supply. That's 10 million. That's 10 million new cars that are just sitting on lots. I remember there was a customer that said that to me one time, and it's completely true. Like, if customers realize this, or if, like, the market realized this, the car market could literally tank. Um, there is a small bubble going on. John Oliver talks about it in John news articles, and just like the housing bubble back in the day, in 08, 09, and banks were buying subprime loans, and then after they were just signing up anyone that could that they wanted to buy the house because they were getting paid commission on the house, and then the banks wanted more loans to be able to ship out to people. And so now the same thing is happening in the auto industry, and it's of course not as big of a bubble as the housing bubble, but it is a small bubble that's going on, and eventually it's going to crash. Just like anything, what goes up must come down, but it'll even itself out just like everything, and that will that'll affect some stuff. But it's if people like, let's say just out of nowhere, people were like, we're every single person in America is paying too much for their car, and they decided, hey, we're all paying too much, so let's no one, let's just take a boycott, and no one buy a car for like 2 weeks or even a month. Even just a week would like screw stuff up. A month would really mess things up, but it would completely tank because there'd be so much inventory that it would completely destroy the market. It's like the diamond market. There's mountains of diamonds and that I've heard of, and on Adam Ruins Everything, and John. It's just like this book. It's almost like the Adam Ruins Everything. I'm not trying to dog anyone. It's just this. It's these are just facts. Like these, I'm just spitting facts here. All right, so let's get back to the 1,000 used car dealerships in the U.S. along with the new cars. So that's I'll just cut it. If you want to pause this video, you can read it. But pretty much that's $250 billion worth of inventory that's not that's just unsold sitting on lots. So there's tip number one, and we'll give you a little teaser. But there's a glossary prologue, 49, 47. Some of the tips take up like 5 pages, but yeah. I spent some time on this book. If anyone wants to pick it up, it's only $7. You'll learn a lot, and guaranteed to save you $1,000 on your car. 100% guaranteed. You hit me up, I'll give you all your money back. If it doesn't, but no, you're gonna keep it. It's definitely, anyone can learn this. You can be at the dealership, sitting in the dealership right now, and if you were buying a car, you could buy this book, pull it up on Google Drive. I'll send it to you in your email. It'll pull up on Google Drive, and you could be sitting there and just flip to any page in the book like this one. Let's see what this one says. Many times, yep, this is a good one. Many times dealerships have demo cars, which means the manager drove it around for less than 10,000 miles as part of his employment. Now, many times you can save 20% off the car if you buy one of these. Oftentimes, less than an older used one on their lot. Some dealerships give bonuses to the salesperson for these, which makes your salesperson more apt to give you good service. And then I just put a little dealer plate in there. Eventually means is so like when you buy a used car, let's say a new car had let's say they were demo, the general manager was driving it around as his free car. He could so as long as it's under 10,000 miles, it's still considered a new car as long as the title wasn't transferred to anyone. And so when that happens, it's still a new car, and so the banks give it a new car financing rate, which can save you 1 to maybe 3%, usually about 1 to 2%. Actually, 3 to 4% does happen. It just depends, but let's just say 1 to 2% to be conservative, and and so you can get a demo car, and you can get it much cheaper because most people, when they're looking at a new car, they don't want that demo car that somebody else drove around, and they'd rather just buy that new car. And so if you negotiate with one of my other tips in the book, where you combine this tip with some of the other ones, you can actually get a really good deal on this car, and then it's still a new car. It comes with a full new car warranty. It comes with all the benefits of a new car, except it has miles on it. And since there's no cost associated with it, every day that it sits on the lot, the dealer, especially if it's an older model, the dealer needs to get rid of it. And so what's good about that for you is that you can get a much better deal because the dealers need those gone. The used cars, there's a cost associated with the used car because they take it in on auction. And so there's always a cost associated with the used car. Like they had to buy it from somewhere. They don't just get a used car for free. But new cars are not free either, but in a way they are because of the bonus, how the bonuses work. And I can go over that in another one. That's a whole nother episode. But I'll do one more tip, and then we're gonna blasting these ducks with my dual pistols. Oh, this one's a really good one. So I did do a YouTube channel for a cold call. I actually had to end up deleting that video because I realized that that was actually against I couldn't do that. So now that I'm in Arizona, I can do that though. So I deleted that video. Didn't want to get in trouble. I don't mind breaking rules, but I'm not trying to go to jail. I don't care if car dealers want to send me a cease and desist because there's too much money. Feel free to do that. It'll just motivate me to go harder. but I know that'll happen eventually. Well, we'll talk about that later. But anyways, I will do another cold call video, and I'll go to a dealership here soon. It's part of my weekly plan. I got videos planned out for this week, and so that's one of them. And down here is just so much chill. Like I went to a Lambo dealership the other day, and it was closed, but I just had fun walking around, and I like missed it almost. Like even though I don't want to work for a dealership, like I remember we got out of the car, and I was just like, "Ooh, this is me right here. Like this is where I'm comfortable." And I just started mobbing. Like that's my zone. Plus, it's like a Lambo dealership. Like, come on. Then I found my dream car, my Porsche GTS 3. It was a '07. I don't even care. It had a roll cage. It was red, white, and yeah. That's my next car. One day we'll get that. But that thing is so badass. I'd rather have that than a supercar, just because I'd rather have that than a supercar any day of the week. But let's get back to this tip. They're getting some value, and you're having some fun here. Again, we're in the Route 66 hotel. What's back here? Route 66. That's funny. I like that. 45 per hour, 55 if you looked at it, like in The Hangover. And he's like, touch it. Don't you even look at it. And it's just gangster. And Zach Galifianakis with like a pot belly and like just wearing like a baby on his shoulder with his wolf shirt, like I'm a lone wolf. Wolf pack, right? I don't even remember. If you touched it. Ooh, what are you touching? I'll charge you 65. No, but 75 if you watch. You know, 75 if you watch. You can watch for free. But anyways, and then 100 per hour for unsolicited advice. I love that one. But anyways, that's another story. It doesn't matter. I like getting tips from people that know what they're talking about. I think that's really cool. Dad, if you're still on there, that's pretty cool. But it matches my car, so I'd take it. But I'm not gonna steal this because this is a historical hotel, and I guess they've had a lot of stuff missing. But I am gonna ask if I can just have it tomorrow for free. One of my buddies that's been teaching me, he told me the other day, just ask for free stuff everywhere you go, and you never know, you might get something. So I'm going to ask for that for free. Hopefully I get it, because I would really like it, and I think my buddy would really like it. So, and my dad would really like it. So there might be like a trifecta fight over that sign once I get it, if I get it. But what's up, Danielle? I hope your Shopify store is going good. And what's up, Rob? So I know that I got some car people on here now, but I am going back to one tip, and then I'm going to take these wielding the pistols. What's up, Danielle? Thank you for buying my book, Danielle. By the way, anytime I'd love to get your feedback on what you thought when you have time to read it. But I appreciate you supporting me on my journey and reading and buying my book. But we got our dual pistols over here, ready for action. The orange and blue, killing shit. All right, so tip number 27. I'm on a break from Shopify moving. Hey, no problem, no problem. Where are you moving to? Tip 27. When buying a new car, if you buy a late outgoing model. Oh, so I kind of talked. No. When buying a new car, if you buy a late outgoing model, you can often get huge savings. I once sold a new 2016 Toyota Avalon that was over $10,000 off of a $35,000 car. This was less than a Camry, which is a whole step down from an Avalon. The new at the time, the 2016 was the older one, and the 2017 were new, and they were both identical. There was no difference between the years. Car dealers usually, or manufacturers usually, fully redesign a car anywhere from 3 to 5 years. It's been happening more often. You can read that. So I'll finish it. 2017 Avalon was sold full price the next day by another salesperson. Next year. So, and comments so far. That's awesome. Congratulations. This is your most commented on live video yet. That's awesome. Hitting milestones. This was more than my hour and a half. I have an hour and a half live webinar I did, but I actually cut it down for more bite-sized pieces. It's on my YouTube channel. You can find it. Actually, if you watch the YouTube video that I've been promoting all day today, you can find it at the very end. It's actually the first. I learned from one of my buddies how to do annotations at the end, and you can click on it, and it'll just take you to the next video. Pretty cool stuff. But what's up, Danielle? Of course, no problem. I love seeing friends come up in the world. Thank you. That's why I want to help people get started with this. There's a million ways to make money on the internet, and there's tons of ways to make money otherwise, and just being successful. What's up, Chaz? What's up? We still got to go to Seahawks game, bro. Maybe if you ever come down to Arizona or something, we can or San Diego. I'm gonna stay in this little trifecta of Southern Cal, Arizona, and Las Vegas, because it's like this is just where everything's happening, and I don't want to see the rain. But I would love to go to a Seahawks game down here if anyone wants to travel and go to a Seahawks game, and then we can do the C. I'm not buff. I shouldn't have flexed, but I love Seahawks, and I haven't watched a single game though this year. I just love going to the games. I get hyphy, and but I love going to the games. Where my Hawks? See, and then yep. Hopefully you said it. Hopefully you're in the see. Chaz knows what's up. Chaz, you brought me to my first Seahawks game. That was so dope. And I went to like 5 that year. I think I went to, and then we just ran into each other randomly. But anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna explain more tips. I just wanted to kind of give you. I'm just having fun here. So, all right. So I try to hit these ducks about 6 times. I'm trying to dual wield the pistols, and shoot these pistols while balancing my live stream phone all at the same time. And I do have to get to bed. I'm tired. I didn't sleep much over the last 11 days, for a couple different reasons, but it's just hard. But all right, I'm gonna have a good night's sleep tonight. So let's knock these ducks out, and then I'm gonna end this live stream. Big ass money tag. I know, the $100 bill. Yeah. We want if you get closer there that you can read, but most people will never read them, and you can't really even see what they say. I kind of gotta tell you what they say in order for you to know what they say. I'll give you one hint. Maybe I'll give it to you in another video. Yeah, I'll give it to you in another video. Good night. Like video. Yep, there we go. All right, so hit milestone. So we're gonna kill this. So these things are really powerful. We're just gonna kill it. Boom. Didn't dual wield them, but we killed him. Good. I actually switched. Just hit the mirror one more time. I like these. These are fun. I'm just having fun here. All right. We gotta go to bed soon. What time is it? It's only 8:30, but last night I went to bed at 3 a.m. and I woke up at come on, did you break? It's all right if you broke it. At least I got my goal. All right. But last night I went to bed at 3 and I set my alarm for 7, and out of nowhere, just through this weird energy that I've been getting, can't explain it, I woke up at 5 o'clock, and I called somebody, and at 5 o'clock, probably something that you shouldn't do, but another one of my guys tells me that no matter what, you just you just don't think, and you just make the call, and you just make the call. You don't think about what time it is. You don't think about what they're gonna say, and hopefully I made an impact on that person. That would be really cool because they've made an impact on me. And so all right, this is fun. These little guns. All right, backwards. We're gonna get serious on this one. I think we might have to throw the shades on. Get my lokes, my $10 lokes. I lost my $150, $200 sunglasses along when I first week on South Tacoma Way at the dealership, and see, it's dark, but is it light for you guys? Yeah, it's light for you guys. So, all right, we're gangstered out over here with the orange and blue pistols, just murder and shit. All right. I climbed a roof yesterday. Climbed a roof yesterday. All right, but let's see. I don't think with the reflection and how the low power mode. I don't know. So I do have some power left. I got my Mophie case, but let's see if this sticks. I'll lick it. Don't put a gun in your mouth. Don't do that. With a real gun, at least. Yeah, you don't want to play with real guns. But break yourself, fool. like McLovin. I love McLovin. I want to get a submachine Uzi and go to Las Vegas, because let me know if you're into automatics. I've never shot a fully automatic gun before, but I really want to. I just want to get a Uzi and just have somebody film me and just take a Uzi and point it sideways like I'm not supposed to, and just break yourself, fool, just like McLovin. Because McLovin's a gangster. I love him. He's a fucking gangster. All right. I'm having fun. All right. One more time. Hopefully it doesn't land in the toilet. Probably that one anymore. We'll leave that one up there. And then, since I shot him in the bathroom, I probably shouldn't be looking these. Oh, man down, mom down. All right, well, I think I'm gonna go work on my freestyle rap that I wrote. I've always wanted to do a rap, and I never, ever could. And then this guy really motivated me last night to just fucking try it and don't be afraid. And I just started going in, and it took me like 10 tries, and I finally got a little bit, and then I wrote some stuff, and it was, I think it's good. Who knows? We're gonna practice tonight, though. I'll record it on my phone, and if I like it, I might post it, but I think I might save it for something special here soon. Yeah, so, but yeah, we got the pistols, so we're strapped up over here with the orange and blue. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Go enjoy the rest of your night, and just smile. It's a great day. Talk to you guys later. What's up, guys? So I guess the accident was a little bit worse than I thought. Had to get a brace, a little sling, but still got to work. So got a new MacBook Pro today, so if anyone needs old laptop, let me know. But yeah, so I went to the doctor yesterday, and apparently I broke my elbow. So that wasn't very good. But you know what? That's what insurance is for. So I haven't been doing much live streams, but if anyone needs help with Facebook ads, I got something going on. I got a giveaway going on with the course that I launched. Private message me for details. I'm not running any ads to it yet. It's a real private group because it's not done yet. I'm doing all live webinar trainings, and then at the end of my live webinar trainings, I'll be packaging this up as a full-blown course. But if anyone is interested, for anyone that buys, it's a $497 program, but if anyone buys, you're entered in to win a iPhone X. We got 4 of them right now, and we only need 2. So anyone that wants a free iPhone X, private message me, and I will give you more details about the contest. And yeah, so that's all I got today. We got Christmas lights up here. It's like 7. The reason I'm wearing a tank top, it's crazy. I don't even feel like it's December. It's the first time I've really been out of Washington for more than a week in my life. But it's December like 5th or 6th today, and it is or 7th, I don't know. But it's like 75, 80 degrees out here, and it's December. This is unreal. But I love it. I love the sun, and I hate the rain. So sorry to all my Washingtonian friends. I probably won't be back until next summer. Just can't do it. It's too rainy up there. But I'll see you guys later. I can't even... but I'll see you guys later. Alright. Bye. We on? What's up, everyone? We're about to get started. Just getting some final things ready, waiting for some people to get on here. And we're gonna get started today. We're gonna be talking about my book today. It's gonna be lit. This is gonna be good. So, we're just getting ready, having some fun here. Labor Day weekend. Let's go. You guys ready for this? I'm excited. I'm excited today. First live stream event. We got everything just about ready. Give me 30 more seconds here. And if it doesn't work, we're still gonna go. Because I will just present standing up. Alright, I think we're gonna present standing up. Hang on. We're gonna get started in just a second. Who wants to see me wax my chest today? If we can get to 100 viewers, for every 100 viewers that we get to, we got wax strips here. I've never used these before. I feel like I'm gonna be like Steve Carell in the 40-Year-Old Virgin if anyone's seen my chest. And so for every 100 live viewers at a time, can you see the viewers on there right there? All right, how many are we at right now? 1? All right, so what's up? We are going to wax my chest for every 100 viewers. So share this post, share it as much as you can. We could do 10 of these, and then if we get to 1,000, we're gonna shave my eyebrow. And if you haven't got my book already, I came out with my new 81-page ebook. I'm going to be presenting it all today. If you haven't gotten it, then go to my website, confessions.hallofmarketing.com. And we just printed it out today. We went to FedEx. Help support me. I can't even afford color copies over here. But anyways, we got this thing. This thing's jam-packed with stuff. I guarantee you're going to learn something. 99% of people are going to buy a car at some point in their life, and you're probably going to buy a car every 2 to 5 years. So that means you're going to buy 10, 15, 25 cars over the course of your lifetime. Imagine saving an extra $3,000 on every single car you buy. This book could save you 70 grand. I was in the car business for 2 years, and so I know a lot of secrets that I'm going to share with you today that have never been told before. All new. I think this will work so I can see what I'm presenting. There we go. Alright. There we go. Alright guys, so for 2 years I sold cars, and for one of those years I was working on the floor as a salesperson. Just to give you a little introduction on who I am. I sold cars for 2 years. And for the first year, I sold them, they call it on the floor. It's when a customer just drives in off the lot, they come in, and you help them out. You help out a complete stranger, and you sell them a car. So I learned shortly that in order to make money doing that, you have to make $3,000 to $6,000 off a customer to actually get a good paycheck. And it just didn't jive with me when I'm seeing a family sitting there with 2 or 3 kids, and they make a combined total of $4,000, and I'm single, still living at my dad's house, making $6 grand, $7 grand, $8 grand, and they're signing up for a car payment that they probably shouldn't be purchasing. A car is a depreciating asset, and so new car. I love new cars. I love cars. Don't get that wrong. And I'm not trying to bag on anyone in the car industry, any of the sales managers. I know a lot of really good sales managers, a lot of really good salespeople. They do that to support their family. They're not bad people. But I believe that the car business, the business model that they have, is currently failing. And it needs to be changed. So, I'm trying to do my part to help change that. And so today, I'm going to be giving you all my different tips on how to buy a car, how to save the most money on your car, different things to look for when buying your car. I've sold a little over 300 cars, depending on how you count the numbers. In the car business, if 2 salespeople help out a customer, they split the deal half and half. So I sold a lot more than 300 cars, but with those numbers, with working 2 salespeople on one deal, I sold a little over 300 cars. Now, the reason after I left on the floor, I just didn't like it. You had to whack somebody to make decent living, and the people that have the most money made on them are usually the people that need their money the most. And so I moved to the internet sales. I was taking phone calls, giving people great deals up front, like right when my customers would walk in or I'd call them, bam, 3,000 off, 5,000 off, 6,000 off. I even went up to $9,000. I think I actually went up to $10,000, but $9,000 off one time. And there's no negotiating. It was very easy. They came in, we did the paperwork, it was done. So I did internet sales for a while, and it was cool. But after working 60 hours a week every week for somebody else, I wanted to start my own business. And so I presented my manager an idea to hire my own assistant so I could have a lot more time on my hands. And when I presented him with the idea, he offered me a promotion instead. He said, no, you can't do that. And it's because the owners of all these car dealerships are stuck in their ways. And if the consumers keep buying cars, they're not going to change their ways. They can do whatever they want because you have to buy a car at some point, right? So I got promoted to manager. I was going to get promoted to manager, and I decided to leave anyways. So it's a failing business model. You see Tesla trying to change things right now. They're actually lobbying in the government in Washington to try to change some of the laws that car dealers have previously lobbied to set into motion so that you can't buy new cars online. You can't buy new cars unless it's from a dealerships. Some dealerships have actually gotten around that by setting up their own app on their website, and you can click the button, fill out your credit app, choose your car, and they'll deliver the car right to you, so you don't have to spend hours in a dealership. And so things need to change. So I want to show you how to get a great deal on the car. So let's go one more slide over. Alright, who's liking this so far? Let me know if you like it in the comments. Alright, so let me stand up. I'm amped. Alright, so what do we got? We got some cold hard truths. So every month, I don't even need my notes for this. So every month, 4.5 million cars are sold every month, based on the last 90-day average that I looked at. And about 1.5 million of that is new cars, and 3 million of that is used cars. So every month, 4.5 million cars are sold. So I know this book can benefit a lot of people. Like I said before, 99% of people are going to buy a car at some point in their life, and you're probably going to buy a car every 2 to 5 years. So there's lots of people that need this book. I want to share it with the community. Share this video. Let's make this go viral. I'll wax my chest if we get to 100 viewers, and for every 100 viewers. And so dealerships usually keep 1 to 3 months supply in on their lots. And so if there's 4.5 million cars sold every month, and dealerships keep 1 to 3 months supply on their lot, that means right now in just the U.S., not any other countries, not at auctions, not the 5 cars at the tweaker house down the road, there are 9 million cars unsold on lots, sitting on lots right now. So if market price is determined by supply and demand, economics 101, then tell me why we have hundreds of millions of dollars of cars sitting on lots, and actually billions of dollars, billions of dollars, tens and maybe even hundreds of billions. I can't do the math right now, but why are we paying too much for cars? Why is there such a huge margin in cars? Why have all these retailers been closing and going to the internet? Because it's easy to sell a $5 product on the internet, but big car dealerships haven't changed yet. You can shop for a house online. You can even buy a house online. You can have the paperwork shipped sight unseen. You don't even go to your house yet. You're in the Navy and you're in Virginia, and they allow you to buy your car or buy your house and just show up and move in. So why hasn't the car industry changed? So I had this question simmering, and I'm like, even when I was selling cars, because I'd be sitting at a desk giving somebody $3,000, $5,000 off, and 5 desks over, somebody's buying the same car at full price. And it's usually the people that are inexperienced at buying and that don't maybe know the best ways to save money, the best ways to make money. And so those people are in the worse situation than the more educated people that have learned these buying services and learned. So I want to just share this. This is a completely free webinar. If you want to buy my book and help support, I'm donating $1 for every book sold during this live stream to Hurricane Harvey. It's only $7. Pick it up. It's 81 pages. But let's move on. So what else we got? We got this page right now. All right, who's having fun yet? All right, thanks for joining me on this live stream. I appreciate supporting. So, sorry, I'm still new at this. there should be no excuses. So, let's go! Alright, so supply and demand. You should have more power as a consumer if there's way more cars out there. Car dealers know they're going to sell their cars eventually, so they can pretty much do whatever they want. But if you as the consumer put your foot down and are willing to walk away from a bad car deal and adamant about getting a good deal, like you're trying to provide for you and your family, the salesperson is trying to provide for them and their family, but as an internet salesman myself, and a lot of dealerships do this, they actually paid me a flat rate, $500 for every unit I sold. And so as long as I hit 17, I got $500. Do the math, it's good pay. I was happy with it. I was giving people fantastic deals, taking care of my customer, great service, and my incentive was to get as many car deals done as fast as possible. And so sometimes I just had to go close my manager on giving the customer the right deal, because I was just trying to hurry and go as fast as possible. I didn't want you there for 3 to 5 hours. I know you didn't want to be there for 3 to 5 hours. I'm trying to sell another car. You're trying to go home and get on with the rest of your life. So there's just, I'm just trying to change some things. So just take this into mind when you go to a dealership. You can always ask your salesperson how they get paid. See if they have a mini program, or call ahead. Call 5 to 10 dealerships. I have a cold call video on my YouTube channel. I did 2 cold calls, and within 2 cold calls I got $6,100 off on a 2017 Camry outgoing model. And that was just 2 calls. I'm going to do some more of those, and I'm going to actually do a secret shopper. I'm going to walk into a dealership, get a spy camera on, mic myself up, have my camera guy like hidden doing some shots, and I'm going to walk into a dealership, probably not a Toyota dealership because all my Toyota buddies will know me, and they probably won't give me a good deal now. So we're gonna go to a different dealership, maybe a Honda. Let me know if you want me to. Let me know what kind of car you want me to buy. If you live around Washington and you're looking at cars, let me know, and I'll just go in and search for the car that you're looking for. And then when I'm done negotiating, I'll just call you up and you can come in and sign your paperwork. So let's get a drink of water real quick. Be talking a lot during this. Alright. Probably gonna need some more water. Alright. So, always be willing to walk away from a bad deal. Dealerships. So, with dealerships, you have like franchise dealerships such as like from a manufacturer, Dodge, Nissan, Toyota, Honda. And then you have like the little used lots that just have, that are just owned by a, just somebody. And Jorge, you want me to get a Tundra? You want me to go negotiate on a Tundra? Are you gonna buy a Tundra if I negotiate it for you? You want to come in? What was I saying? All right, so big versus small dealerships. We got franchise dealerships and we got little mom and pop stores. So with franchise dealerships, I personally suggest going to a franchise dealership. They're usually a little bit more well run, and most manufacturers won't allow them to do certain stuff. So there's still some bad ones, but there's many more good ones than bad ones in that sense, because the manufacturer wants to keep an eye on it because they don't want to give Toyota or Dodge or Nissan a bad name. When it's just a mom and pop store, you don't answer to anyone. So I always, when I was working at Jimmy John's making minimum wage, not very much money, I was driving, and I'd always drive past those lots, and I was driving my car, it had a dent. The door was smashed in, the driver's side window didn't work, the AC didn't work. I don't know if you remember, it was an 850 Volvo I had, and 250,000 miles on it. Moonroof didn't work, hood was smashed, scrapes all over it. It was a POS, bad car. And I'd always drive past these dealerships and I'm looking, man, look at that $3,000 car, look at that $5,000 car. Like, I could probably save up enough money and go do that. I didn't even know about payments, I didn't know about credit. I had no idea when I got in the car business. So I'm looking at these cars and I'm like, that's probably what I should do. So that's what I always thought. Come to find out, you don't want to go to those used lots. All they're doing is they're just going to auctions. Sometimes they're taking trade-ins, but usually they're going to auctions and buying cars. In my experience, when I've talked to customers, because I've never bought one from there, but every customer I've talked to that buys from like Car Hop, and no matter what credit you got, no money down, we'll sign you up today, da 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 da. you don't want to go to those guys if there's something fishy going on. John Oliver had a really good segment about it. I don't want to get too into it because I don't know enough about that, but just like there was you can watch the John Oliver. He explains a lot better than I can, but it's a really eye-opening thing about the car business, and some really interesting knowledge about how interest rates work, how financing works, and how many people are buried in their cars right now, this moment. I think it's 1/3 to 2/3 of people are buried in their cars right now, trading in with negative equity, and it's at an all-time high of people trading in with negative equity. Why is that? Because there's too much profit being made on the cars when you bought them. Not every car, but most car deals are only about $500 to maybe $1,000 or $2,000, but every so often there's a $5,000 deal all the way up to a $15,000 deal, and those people that get whacked every so often, they're the ones that are really keeping that business open. And so I don't want you to fall into that category, and then 3 years down the road you go to try to trade in your car and you got 3 kids and you're trying to support for your family, you're working 2-3 jobs, and your car is broken down and you can't afford to trade it in, you can't afford the car payments, and you're totally stuck in your car. I don't want that. So let me share some more information. Alright, so while he's getting a refill, we're gonna did I talk about everything on this slide? Used lots, used franchise. You can go to auctions. I've never personally bought a car from an auction. I want to do a video on that. Buy a car on an auction. Flip it. I have flipped used cars before. If you're ever selling your car, you can sell any running car on Craigslist for $1,000 minimum, all day, every day, easy money. You put that thing up, you'll have calls in the first day. I've sold 4 or 5 cars. Thanks, bro. 4 or 5 cars on Craigslist, running cars. I've even, I had a customer and I told them, hey, you could probably sell this car for more on the side, like my dealership doesn't even want it from you. And they were like, no, we just want to get rid of it, like we just don't want it anymore. I was like, $500, and I gave them $500 cash right there, signed the title, put it in the shop, everything ran fine. My buddy needed some help. He didn't have good enough credit to get finance. I ended up letting him, I sold him the car on my own payments, and then gave him the car for $1,000. And he got a nice car, he's still driving it. What's up, man? And yeah, so there's that. You can always buy cars on Craigslist or sell your car on Craigslist. So we got manufacturers. So there's domestic, which I just want to go over some terms in case you don't know them. Domestic cars are like Dodge, Ford, Chevy. Import cars are Nissan, Honda, Toyota, anything from like Europe or Japan. And it's funny because they call them domestic cars because they're built in America, but nowadays they're really not built in America. They're lobbying to get those capabilities waived off of cars. On cars, you can see it's a law to see the parts and where your parts come from and where the car was built. And all these American-made manufacturers that lobbied to get those stickers on their car, now 20 years later, now that they're outsourcing, they're actually lobbying to get those stickers taken off the car because a lot of these imports, such as Toyota, are building their cars in America. So, just a little fun fact. And then we got luxury: Lexus, Mercedes, Porsche, Ferrari. All right. So, questions. Does anyone have any questions? Let me know if there's any questions. Is there any questions? You guys got any questions for me? I can keep going. I got lots of content to go over. Who wants to see me wax my chest? I don't want to wax my chest. Alright. We got any questions? No? No questions yet? That's fine. We'll just keep moving on. Let's go. Let's keep rolling with it. Alright, so we got some car buying services. There's all sorts of car buying services. If you just want to make it easy on yourself, I suggest the Costco program. That makes it really easy. You can still get a better deal. I've seen much better deals in the Costco program. It's not always 100%. Same with like TrueCar or Cars.com. But using one of those services, it can save a lot of time. And so if you're trying to get in and out of there and you don't know the dealership that you can buy the car online, do that. And so we got Edmunds. We got questions. Man, it's hot in here. All right, so we got Costco. We got Edmunds.com. They have a buying program. You can do some research on there. Again, don't stick to any of these buying programs. You can save a lot more money just doing it yourself and doing some good research. I'm sure you research for your house and you search for school and anything that's really important to you. And so when you're going to be buying a car that's going to last you 10, 15 years, or you'll have payments for 5 years, do some research on it. How do you start this? Jorge wants to know, how do you start this? How do you buy my book? You can buy my book at confessions.hallofmarketing.com, and then just sign up. And just for signing up, I'll give you my free glossary with all the car dealer terms. I'll give you my free number 16 tip, and I'll give you what else? A couple other slides. I got a couple other things in there that I'm going to give you for free. And then just go to the next page. There should be a green button right there. If you buy during the live stream, it's only $7, and I'll donate $1 for every book I sell during the live stream to Hurricane Harvey. And so money going to a good cause, help support me in this venture, and help me change the car business. So we got IAA. How the hell do you say it? I never can get that right. IAA auctions. So at IAA, try to say that 5 times fast. Jesus Christ. All right. So at those auctions, you can buy cars online, and there'll be like salvage titles. There might be like a repo, but there's tons of cars on there. If you're willing to do a couple changes to the car, like just buy a new bumper for $100, put a few bolts in yourself, you can save a lot of money doing that. A lot of my friends in the car business, they bought cars online. I have a buddy that he does that on the side while he works. He buys cars at the auction and then just sells them on the side, fixes them up in his spare time, makes some extra money. Could be fun. You get to drive around a new car all the time. It's cool. So you could do that. Craigslist, of course, Craigslist. I've even heard on eBay you can buy cars. I've never tried that yet. And then when you're doing your research, you can use the internet. Make sure you're looking at your local specials. Go in prepared. Car dealers sell cars every single day. They're selling 20 cars a day. You as the consumer might only buy one every 2 to 5 years, maybe even longer. And so don't go into a gunfight with a knife, and don't take a knife to a gunfight. Be prepared. You want to know what you're doing, know what you're talking about. Test your salesperson. Make sure they're telling you the truth. Ask them questions you already know the answer to, so that you can see, are they telling me the truth, or are they just want a quick sale? And I remember that was always taught to me. You always ask. Make sure you know your knowledge, because people are going to ask you questions that they already know the answer to, and you better. This is what you do as. This is your job, so you better know about it. We're taking a little break soon. Where we at? All right. So we got, and then you can use the phone. Check out my cold call video. You can call different dealerships up. You can, you do all sorts of things. Call different dealerships up. Find out the best price. Use it all in combination. Use these tips together. So try out 2 or 3 buying services, and then call some dealerships, get some upfront quotes, and then once you get the best quote, then call around to a couple of dealerships and see if they'll match that quote that you have. Also look at the tax rates in your area. That can save you a lot of money. And these are quick things that if you spend an hour or two, you can save thousands of dollars, thousands. And on the domestics, imports you're not going to save as much. Toyota, Honda, Nissan, there's not as much profit in the cars. But on these domestic, like you talk about a Dodge truck, a Ford Raptor, these things have $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 profit in them with rebates and with financing specials, with holdback cash, all the different terms that they use. It's all just savings in the end. It's all just savings. You want me to call a store now? See, I was thinking that, Jorge, and the thing that I thought about that was I'll need a phone for that. How many viewers are we at right now? How many viewers are we at?
3 live. 13 total.
So if we can get to 10 viewers, I'll call a dealership live. We got an extra phone right here. I'll call a dealership live, and we'll just see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen, but share this post, help me get to 10 viewers, and we'll call a dealership live. How about that? So, and then you can use email. Email is a great method to get in contact with your salesperson. And walking in. Don't just walk in. Don't walk in unprepared. And research tools. So there's all sorts of different research tools. You can use Car Gurus. Car Gurus is the actual car dealers will have a similar service that they can compare. They see all, let's say you're looking at a 2015 Camry. So when you're looking at a 2015 Camry, you probably want to know where to find one. So you go online, you look at different dealerships with 2015 Camrys, and you see on Car Gurus that there's 20 of them within a 20-mile radius of where you are right now. Excuse me. So if there's 20 of them, you're probably going to get a good deal on it because supply and demand again. If there's a lot of them, you should be able to get a cheaper price. Now, if you're looking for a rare car and there's only one of them, and you're looking for a Ferrari, this and that, 358, I don't even know. They're just all cool. So let's say you're looking at one of those, and there's only one in your area. The dealer can charge whatever they want. It's supply and demand. If there's it's just like diamonds. If they can hold the supply of diamonds in their warehouses and pretend like there's a limited supply of diamonds and they're hard to get, they can charge you whatever they want for the diamond that they put out into the public because there's not very many of them. Whatever. So, research tools. Use Car Gurus. You can see the different cars in your area. You can see how to price, which dealerships have the best prices, what type of deal you're getting. Dealerships do the same thing, and so use the tools that they're using. And we got KBB. Let's get another drink of water. KBB will come up a lot. They're really good. You can check trade-in prices on KBB. You can check used car prices in your area. If you're looking to buy a used car, if you're looking to trade in your car, if you're looking to sell your car on Craigslist. When you trade into a dealership, you always get he's laughing, so I don't know who just left that comment, but what'd they say?
I actually flipped the camera around.
Oh, okay, all right. So you can use KBB, and you can look at trade-in values, and you can also look at private party values. And when you sell your car to a dealership, when you trade in, there's something they call a tax credit, because since you're trading items across the board, you don't pay taxes on a certain amount. So whatever your trade-in value is, you get like 9% more, or whatever the tax rate in your county is. If you go to sell private party on Craigslist, you want to put in a little bit more work, you can actually make more money selling it on Craigslist, get a few extra thousand depending on your skill level in negotiating, and you get a few extra thousand, put that in your pocket, use it as a down payment, pay off some bills maybe. If you are going to use a down payment on your car, and you want to put it down a down payment, it's a myth. You don't have to. If you have probably over a 680, but really if you have over a 720 and you're not trading in any negative equity, you really don't need a down payment. It's to lower your payment so they can sell you more stuff in the back end. But we'll go over that in a little bit. And so yeah, you don't have to put down a down payment. But if you are going to put in a down payment, then what you want to do, get a rewards card. You can get a rewards card, like a credit card, and for your first $3,000 of purchases, you get $750 cash back. So if you put $3,000 down on your car, you get an extra $750 off. Capitalize. So, research tools, we got KBB, comes up a lot. Edmunds, yep, same things. Consumer Reports has phenomenal research tools for buying cars. If I was going to buy a car here soon, I would use Consumer Reports. God damn it. All right. So I would use Consumer Reports if I was buying a car here in a little bit. And they have really good rating. You can see what's more reliable. They have a bunch of different people drive the car, see exactly how it drives. They compare gas mileage. They have a really in-depth rating system. Plus, when you're looking on YouTube and Google for ratings, most of those companies that are doing the ratings are being paid by the manufacturer to do those ratings. Like if you go on Toyota's website and you go to Camry, you can see tons of awards. But every single car out there has tons of awards because these manufacturers partner with clients to give them high ratings so that they give the perception that they're doing really well. And Consumer Reports is one of the only methods of completely unbiased opinion. And so I remember there was videos on YouTube, and Toyota trainers would even tell us to show them to customers. And I don't remember the company that did it, but they did like a snow driving thing with the RAV4, and the company that did the video and the ratings and the whole thing, it was a cousin company of Toyota. And so it's all perception out there. Just make sure you're looking at the right things when you're researching. Don't believe everything you see on the internet. All right, so trading in. We got, so when you trade in, you want to lightly clean your car a little bit, maybe vacuum your car out, lightly clean it. Really doesn't make much of a difference, but if you have it at least look a little bit nice, you probably get a little bit more for it. Might help. And then if you have body or mechanical damage, instead of, I've heard a lot of customers say to me before, and even friends, oh, well, before I trade in my car, I want to fix the body damage or fix the mechanical. I need to fix the catalytic converter. I need to fix this. In all reality, the dealers can fix it for much cheaper. And so even if you don't want to, even if you're just trying to trade it in, don't go pay a bunch of money and fix it. Just trade it in as is. Figure out what the estimate, first figure out how much it's going to cost to do that work. And then when you look on Kelley Blue Book to trade in your car, you can check Kelley Blue Book's value, subtract the repairer, how much it's going to cost to repair your car, and then when you go to the dealership, make sure that you factor that into your numbers. So what else do we got? We got, do you owe money on your car? If you owe money on your car, make sure, know how much your negative equity. If you owe, let's say, $20,000 on your car, and your car's worth $17,000, then that means that you're in debt $3,000. If you're even on your car, then you have a zero net worth essentially on your car. If you owe more than what your car's worth, you have a negative net worth on your car. If you owe less, then you have a positive net worth, and your car actually has value in it. It's like having cash in your pocket. And so if you're negative on your car, you want to make sure you might need a down payment when you go in, and your interest rate might be a little higher. You just want to look at the numbers a little bit and make sure you're going to make the right decision, and maybe you need to keep your car a little bit longer. But just make sure you factor all that in. And then what else? Let me sit down for a minute. Let me go over some of my book here. So what do we got in the book? I worked all night on this. Actually, I've been working I wrote this book actually 2 weeks after I quit. And I wrote the book, and when I wrote it, I was like, I don't know if I can post this. Like, I don't know if I can post this. And so I didn't post it. And then after I went to Tech Talks for the training the other day, it was just last weekend, it's crazy. I saw a bunch of strategies that they were talking about, and they said, don't create something, don't copy people, create something. And I had this idea, and since 4.5 million cars are sold per month, it's a book that almost everyone needs. And I've looked on Google. You can go to Edmunds.com and read 5 tips to buy a car. You can go read a magazine, and they'll show you a couple tips on how to buy a car. But all these things are not written by car salesmen. They're not written by people that have no motive here. Like, I'm really just trying to help you. There's no motive here. I don't need you to, like, I don't work for a car dealership anymore. I'm not associated with any car dealership anymore. I just want to do this because I knew nothing about the car business when I got started. Absolutely nothing. I didn't know a 4-cylinder from a 6-cylinder. I had no credit. I didn't know how to get a credit card. I didn't know what financing was. I had no clue on any of it. By the time I left, I knew enough to get a promotion and run my own used lot. So I learned a lot in 2 years. I worked really hard there, but I want to share that with you now. And I want to share all this information that I have with the community, with consumers that have never heard this information before. There's I've never found, I've had a lot of really good ideas before, really good ideas I think, personally, and then I Google it, and there's like 1,000 people that have searched for the same thing, and 1,000 of the same things. I came up with a t-shirt one time, and I drew out the t-shirt and everything. It was a really cool t-shirt, and then I searched on Google, and multiple people had come out with that same t-shirt, and no one's done anything like this. No one's done a whole book, a whole 81-page ebook, tons of pages, I can't flip them right, but this is no one's done anything like this. And so I'm doing all this for free, this presentation, my cold call videos, this presentation right now, my glossary, my tip number 16, all that's free. If you can support me, if you want to support me, if you're not, that's fine, you don't have to buy anything, you can just watch the live stream, watch me wax my chest if we get to 100 viewers, and if you want, you can support me, buy my book. I'll donate $1 for every book I buy to Hurricane Harvey. The book's only $7, and so help me out, help me change the car business. But this got all sorts of stuff in here. You'll get a colored copy. I'll send it to you in your email. And but no one's doing this. This has never been done before. No one. I pretty much sealed my fate of never going to a car dealership to work again. That's done. And I know this might piss a lot of people off. And hey, I'm okay with that. I'm not trying to give salespeople a bad name. I'm not trying to give sales managers a bad name. There's nothing wrong with them. They're just playing by the rules that are given to them, and everyone needs a job. You see people working and making mistakes all the time, but you have to support your family. So if you have a job and you're working for somebody else and that person tells you to do it a certain way, even if you don't agree to it, I understand why you would have to stay at that job and do things a certain way even if you don't want to do them. And so I just want to change things from the outside now that I'm outside the car business. Learned a lot while I was in there. I want to share that with you, all the dirty secrets, all the things that happen. So let's get back to the presentation. Where are we at? I think we're at alright, so what do we got? We got some silly string here. Can I hit the camera? Oh, awesome. Alright. I could do this. Should I do that? Should I spray my wall? No, we won't spray my wall yet. How many get to? See, we got silly string everywhere. All right, man. All right, so we're having fun here. You know what? That can just stay. People be like, "What the hell is this guy doing?" All right. So, we're getting to the juicy part now. This next slide's the good stuff. All right, where are we at? Got. Whew. All right. Oh, and then if you are trading in and you got over 100,000 miles, you're probably not going to get much for your car, especially if it's a domestic. Go on Craigslist, sell it. If you're selling a car that's worth $15,000, it's going to be harder to sell on Craigslist because most people don't have that type of cash on them, and you have to go to a bank, get a loan, all this stuff. So if you're, but if you have a car over 100,000, consider just selling it on Craigslist for a few thousand. You could donate it to a church, write it off on your taxes. There's a lot of things you can do with it. And then if it's over 200K, you're probably not going to get shit for it. And so at the dealership, that is. So go on Craigslist, just post it for $1,000. Somebody's going to buy it. Somebody has a car just like yours that has a blown transmission, and your transmission will fit in theirs, and they'll have backup parts for everything else. So, yeah, let's get started with this next slide. Yeah, all right. So this is the juicy part. So financing. When you go into a dealership, a lot of times they say that you need to. We're gonna take this tie off. We're gonna make this more comfortable. Let's make this less serious. All right. Let's go. I quit my job, so I don't have to wear a tie anymore. So why am I wearing a tie? All right. So yeah. In case you didn't know, I got a hairy ass chest. So if you think like you can't really see it over my tattoo, but I have like 40-year-old virgin type chest hair. And so this will probably bleed through my shirt if you see me wax it. And you know what? since I bought the wax and everything, I might just, if you stay for the whole event, I might just do it at the end of it. But either way, I'm gonna continue this event, and I committed to this, and this is my first live stream. So I'm gonna get this done, and maybe we'll just do the wax no matter what. We bought some of these too. It's supposed to blow up into a balloon. So yeah, that blew up. All right. So let's get started. It's hot, man. It's summertime. All right. Oh, there we go. I don't even know what this is, but we got it. I'm trying to have some fun here. All right, so let's go. If you haven't seen my YouTube channel, I got some pretty cool videos on my YouTube channel. Just type in Hall of Marketing Shopify on YouTube. If you haven't gotten my book yet, check it out at confessions.hallofmarketing.com. And we're just going to move on. So we got financing. So when you go to finance your car, there's in-house, what they call in-house. Like if you go to a used lot, they're going to tell you, hey, we can get you financed no matter what. It doesn't matter, no matter what your credit is, down payment is, we're going to get you financed. And and I don't think I've seen some situations where they don't always approve because there's a certain down payment. Like obviously they can't approve you no matter what, but they do approve most people. However, your interest rate's going to be like 24. I've seen 24.99%. I've seen 15.99%. And I understand if I've had challenge credit before. If you have challenge credit, then save up a little bit of a down payment and try to find a new car with a financing special, and then take that car and put down a large down payment to that car. Or what you do, go on Craigslist, pick a friend, find somebody that knows a little bit more about cars. I do have a consulting service as well on my website you can check out. I'll give you a call and we can consult over the phone about whatever your situation is. Again, confessions.hallofmarketing.com. And try to save up some money. Maybe buy a car on Craigslist or from a friend, somebody that you know, and buy a car for cash so that you have a vehicle that you're not having to worry about the payments if you may not have a secure job. I always knew, like, I remember when I signed up for my gym membership, it was 1 year, and I was like, how am I gonna, what happens if I don't complete the whole year? Like, I couldn't even stay in one house for more than a month. I lived in 13 houses in 12 months. So I had no clue how I was going to keep doing a gym payment for a full year. And then I got a phone for 2 years. I was like, wow, this is going to be hard. And then a car for 3 years. Holy crap. And so I understand if you have challenge credit, if it's hard to commit, completely understand. And how 0% really works. So you always see these commercials about 0% financing, 0% financing. What 0% financing really is, if you look at the fine print, you can take 0% financing or you can take a $3,000 rebate. So when you're financing your car, essentially you're not really getting 0%. If you were to pay cash for that car, you would have just taken the rebate. And then that's the true value of that car. That's what the true value of that car is, because since one person got the discount, now every single car of that model is now now has lost the value. When Scion went out of business, Scion used to price all their cars at full price. It was a smart business idea. They priced all their cars at full price. They had no negotiating, no discounts, no nothing. You buy the car as is, done. You don't have to worry about it. They were trying to appeal to a younger market. I bought a Scion. There was no negotiating. No, I worked for the dealership at the time. I didn't even get a discount. The day that Scion went out of business, my car dropped $2,000 value overnight, because the next day Toyota dropped all the cars, or at least one of them, $2,000 in price. I know our dealership hit them at least $1,000. I don't remember the exact figures, but there was a but my vehicle instantly dropped $2,000 overnight, because since one person gets $2,000 off, every car is $2,000 off. So just because you think you're getting 0%, and you're not paying interest, really you could have saved $3,000 if you would have taken the rebate. And actually, if you do the math, if you're going to put more money down, you might take advantage of the rebate even if you're going to be financing, because if you qualify for a 1.9% rate or a 2.9% rate over the course of your loan, if your loan value is small, say $10,000, then over the course of 5 years, the amount of interest that you're going to pay on that loan might be, I can't do that math in my head, might be lower than the $3,000 rebate or savings that you would have gotten if you didn't opt for the 0%. So just because it's 0%, it's not free money. Money down, unless you got a 0% credit card. Money down, you don't really have to do that unless you have. So every dealer, when they tell you that they don't know what your interest rate's going to be, we have to fill out the credit app, we have to do this, we have to call the banks. We're not sure, we might be able to get you a better interest rate. Dealerships make more money on interest rates than any other department in their company. The financing, there's huge dollar amounts with the financing. Dealerships have agreements with the banks in their area, and the banks hold rate, which means they say you're going to get 2.9 when really you qualify for 1.9, so that extra percent goes in their pocket. And if you would have done research and just taken 20 minutes to go to your local bank or just searched online, you might have been able to get that 1.9% rate, which would have saved you thousands of dollars potentially over the course of your loan. And and sometimes holding rate, they only can hold a certain amount of points. In some states there's certain laws, and so what they'll do is they'll offer you, say, like when you go into the back end, after you sign your paperwork, after you're done negotiating with your salesperson, then you go into the financial office where the top closer in the store is, the people that make the most money in the store, generally between $15,000 and $30,000 a month. Some make way more than that. And they're the best closers in the store. So after you're all jived up and energized from your car, oh, I just got a new car, I'm gonna drive out, this is so awesome, they're gonna hit you, hey, your car might break. Do you wanna protect it with the wax coat? And those are the biggest markups in the store. And so you go into the finance office, you're like, oh no, I need to protect my car, like I'm so happy now, I just spent so much money on my car. Yeah, why not protect it? It's only $10 more a month. And then what they do is, all right, $10 more a month for the wax, $20 more a month for the warranty, $20 more a month for the gap. All of a sudden, you're at $50 more a month for all your protection packages, and then they're like, oh, you know what? If you just add on key protection and tire and wheel protection, we're actually able to give you a 1% lower rate from our bank. They're supposed to give you that rate no matter what, but in essence, you're getting free stuff, because they're taking the profit that's in the rate and shifting it over to the products, because the products are now dealership retention tools to bring you back to their dealership, because the warranty only applies at their dealership. A little interesting fact. Can I get a refill, my sir? All right. While my camera guy's getting a refill, we're gonna keep moving. So, so money down, we got, if you're a first-time buyer, I suggest getting a cosigner. I ended up doing it without a cosigner. I don't know if that was the best decision. I bought it when I was pretty new in the car business, and I don't think when I looked at my paperwork after I figured out how to read that paperwork, because the paperwork's so confusing, I don't think I got a very good deal on my car. I really don't. But I want to prevent that from happening to you. Because obviously I was in the car business for 3 to 4 months, and I still didn't know how. It takes a long time of being in the car business to understand all the paperwork and how all the numbers work and how all the little tactics that they use at a high level that even the salespeople sometimes don't see. We don't want that screen to turn off. So, first time buyer, if you're a first time buyer, hell yeah. Alright, so, if you're a first time buyer, I suggest getting a cosigner. They'll save you a lot of interest on your loan. And if you can't get a cosigner, then take somebody that knows a little bit more about cars with you, or save up a little bit of money for a down payment. Also go to your local credit union. They'll be able to, a lot of times credit unions, sometimes, not always, have better rates than the bigger banks. And especially if you've been with the bank for a while,
So shop around yourself, try to figure out what rate you can get. One rule with pulling your credit for a car, so you can have your credit pulled. It might show up on like Credit Karma and your credit report initially as multiple pulls, but you can Google it, fact check me. You can pull your credit multiple times, and you'll want to fact check this part. It's somewhere between 30 days and 60 days. I don't remember the exact number. It's been a while since I talked about this, but you can have your credit pulled multiple times, so you can go to multiple dealerships, shop around. You can go to multiple banks, shop around, pull it online. Now, if you pull your credit again for a credit card or a house or something else, a business loan, that's another pull, but they know you're shopping around for a car and you can have it pulled multiple times. So shop around, do your research, don't be fooled. Don't take the first deal you get. Always be willing to walk away. Car dealers are willing to walk away. You should be willing to walk away too. So, bad credit. If you have bad credit, again, do your research, save up a down payment. Try to find a cosigner. If you can't find a cosigner, I would try to buy a car for cash if you can. A lot of times you can buy a new car and get a $300 to $400 or $500 a month payment, and even if you think you're going to get a low payment, your interest rate is going to be so out of whack. You're really, half your payment's your interest rate, the other half's your car. So it's a lot smarter to just go to Craigslist and buy a car, or even just maybe get a loan from your bank, a personal loan, and say, hey, I want to buy a car. And they're strict on the miles on cars. You want to find a car under 125,000 miles. Banks generally don't like to finance cars above that amount. But yeah, so we're gonna move on. What we got? Trading in, we did that. Wrong way. Leasing versus financing. So I chose to lease my car, and what I like about leasing is when you lease a car, if you're looking at debating whether you should lease a car or finance a car, leasing a car, if you have really good credit, and you wait till there's a special money factor out. What money factors are is they're the interest rate that you get, which with the lease you're not paying interest technically, because you can pay your payment. Like if I pay double my payment, I don't have to pay next month's payment. If you finance a car and you pay double payment, it just lowers your principal balance because interest is accruing on your loan amount. On a lease, you have set payments. And so what money factor is it's their way of factoring in for inflation. Really, it's interest because it's based on your credit, but their excuse is inflation, and that's just how leasing works. So when you're looking to lease, you don't really have any surprises because you know what your payment's going to be at the end. You can always drop it off, be done with it. You do have to worry about dings. Certain car manufacturers are a little bit more strict on dings than others. I know with my lease, my ding has to be bigger than a credit card for them to ding me on it. And you set your mileage. So you pay, if you go a lot of miles, you probably don't want to lease because you have a set mileage limit of 12,000, maybe 10,000 on luxury cars, even 8,000. I've seen 5,000 on Ferraris, all the way up to maybe 15,000. And so you're kind of like renting the car for 3 years. But if you're going to have a car payment anyways, with a lease, you have a car that you know is going to be reliable. You have a full warranty on your vehicle. You don't have to worry about anything happening. Many manufacturers now do maintenance plans with your car, so you don't have to worry about having to pay for maintenance. You have a one flat rate for your insurance, one flat rate for your car payment, and you're done. That's it. That's all you got to do. So leasing can be a really good option. That's why I like it, because there's no surprises. If I were to try to trade in my car right now, I'm buried in my car because Scion took the value drop. But I'm just going to wait till the end of my lease, and then I drop off my car, and I pay. I'm going to be over mileage. I'm going to pay, but it's still going to be much better than if I were to trade in my car. If I were to trade in my car, it's a $3,000 difference between what my trade-in value at. It's a $5,000 difference between my trade-in value and my loan amount. And so I'm $5,000 buried in my car, which if I were financing, that means that if I go buy a new car, I'm paying $5,000 more for that new car than I should have. And also, driving that new car off the lot is going to depreciate again. Now I'm even mega buried in my car. It's not good. So let me know what you think of this live stream. It's my first live stream that I'm doing. So let me know what you think of it, whether you don't like it, whether you hate it, whether you love it, whether you like it. Questions, comments, concerns, let me know. I want to get your input on how this live stream, what you think of the live stream, so I know what to do on my next ones. And just let me know. I plan to do much more of these in the future, and this is just the beginning. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Alright, moving on. Alright, so we're gonna go mileage limit, no surprises, drop off fees. I know with my lease I have to pay $350 when I drop it off. It's some BS fee. It's completely irrelevant. It's to incentivize me more to trade it in to refinance with their company. It's okay, that's their business model. I'm not gonna hate them for it. But just be aware of it. And then on your with the mileage limit, it's like 10-15 cents a mile. And with drop-off fees, you just want to be careful of dings, any major damage to your car. You should be pretty okay. I have little scratches on my car, and I don't foresee them to be an issue. If they are, again, it's not going to be nearly as much as what my car value is at. And you never know. When you finance a car, you're going to be making that payment for 5 years. I have a 5-year plan, I got a 1-year plan, I got a 1-month plan, I got a 1-week plan, but you never know what's going to happen. Surprises happen all the time. I've had plenty of plans that have totally gone to shit because life happens. And so don't lock yourself into a payment that you may not be able to afford down the future if you don't have enough savings in your bank account, or if you just given your situation. I've been there, I'm still there. I'm always on a budget. We're always balling on a budget. I don't care how much money we have, we're always balling on a budget. So we're gonna keep moving. New versus used, getting a lemon, financing, maintenance, and lifestyle. So new versus used. Let's take a break real quick before I jump into my next slide. We're gonna take a break real quick, and maybe we'll do something fun when we get back. Maybe we'll do something fun. So we're gonna take a break real quick. I'll be right back with you in 2 minutes. See ya. What's up? All right, we're back. Gonna take a short little break. We're gonna do it from over here this time. That way I'm not sitting down. All right. So, oh, they can't see this. It's okay. It's okay. So, new versus used. So, when you're buying a new car versus a used car, you want to, if you're debating whether to buy a new car versus a used car, if you check out my website, confessions.hollamarketing.com, tip number 16 really lays out that in detail. Let me actually just pop it up real quick. I got it right here. So, number 16. We got 4 pages for it. I'm going to just read it to you. So, many money-saving books, such as, I've read a couple of them, and they always say buying a used car 1 to 2 years old instead of a new one is actually going to save you some money. I know the Millionaire Next Door reads it or talks about it in their book. All right. So, many money-saving books tell you to buy a used car that is 1 to 2 years old instead of a new one. This is false in many cases. Dealerships get huge bonuses from new cars and can discount them much, much more than used cars. Now, this may sound backwards, but stay with me. Used cars must be purchased by the dealership from somewhere. Auction, a trade-in, off the street, they got to be bought somewhere. So there's a cost associated with that vehicle, with the used vehicle that they purchased. There's a cost. They've invested money into it. New cars, there's no cost. The vehicles are given to them. Plus any work that has to be done to it. So if there's tires that have to be done, if there's body damage, detail, the wax, advertising fees, all that money is factored into that cost of that vehicle. And then it just sits on the lot accumulating dust and loses value day by day. Most dealerships pay interest on these vehicles. On their used vehicles, even some new vehicles, they pay interest on these vehicles because most 300 cars on a car lot is approximately $10 million or more. And so, that should be fine. Storage almost full.
I think we're good. I think it just won't save the video for later, but it should be on Facebook.
We'll be alright. Hopefully this doesn't turn off. If it turns off, I'll be right back. So most dealerships pay interest on these vehicles, on the vehicles that are on their lot. They pay interest on them, so every day they sit there, they're costing the dealer more and more money. Say a brand new 2018 Toyota Camry costs $25,000. A customer trades in their 2-year-old 2016 Camry with 25,000 miles for 16 grand. Let's say this happened a week ago and you're going to buy a car today. So somebody trades in their 2-year-old Camry, 25,000 miles on a used Camry, 2016. They trade it in, they get $16,000 for it. So that's the cost that the dealership has on that vehicle now. The dealership then has to pay for tires, pay for a detail, and all the other costs, including advertising, which comes out to $18,000. Let's just say we're just going to throw that number out there. So I think it's actually would be more than that. But so now the cost of that used Camry, it's a 2016 Camry, 25,000 miles, is $18,000. A brand new one is $25,000. So there is a difference there, right? Stay with me. Then the dealership posts it online, the vehicle online, for $22,000 in hopes that they could possibly sell it for $21,000. They could give somebody a discount, still make $3 grand on that vehicle. So you come into the dealership, you see a vehicle for $22,000, and you say, well, $22,000, $3,000 difference. It's a lot, but is it worth a 2-year-old car? Is it worth not having a brand new car? Is it? You're still kind of debating the options on it. You're like, well, $3,000 is a lot of money. I wonder if this is a good idea. Then the dealer gives you $1,000 off on the car, or $2,000 off on the car, and they're still making $2 grand. They still got their $2 grand of profit. Plus, you're about to go to the finance manager, and then they make $2,000. And you see $2,000 less on your car, so now you're looking at a car for $20,000, and the new one's $25,000. So now that's going to be $100 different in payment, and you're like, wow, that might be a good idea to do that. I might just want to go with the used car. No, it's wrong. So it seems too good to be true, right? Well, it is. It is too good to be true. So you can take that brand new car and get $3,000 off easy, no problem with any one of my tips. It's not that hard. And then, even with more tips, you could save potentially between $5,000 and $12,000 on that car, depending on what type of car you're looking at. I've seen so many cases of a used car out there that costs as much or more than the new car, and because the customer comes in, doesn't do their research, they just go straight to the used car instead of going to the new cars and just looking at the price. They could have gotten a way cooler car, but the dealer wants to sell the used car because there's more money in it and they need it off their lot because they're paying interest on it. So you can take that brand new car and get $3,000 off easy, no problem. Use one of the many more tips and even up to $5,000 to $12,000 in some cases. Then with rebates, it comes to $5,000 off and maybe even 0% interest. This means you pay the same amount, $20,000 either way. Plus with the new car, you're going to get a warranty, you're going to get new car parts, you're going to get that new car smell, and maybe even 0%. But we already talked about 0%. You will get a better financing rate though. Even if you go with standard financing, generally on a new car, you're going to get at least 1% better interest if you have perfect credit. If you have more challenged credit, it's going to be a lot bigger difference between a new car and a used car. So yeah, there's my tip number 17. Let's read a little bit more out of this book. We're going to sit down right here. So I'm going to read some of the stuff out of my free glossary. Actually, we're going to do the prologue. So I hope this helps you to buy your next car with confidence. And I always felt like the current car model was outdated. I like taking care of my customers and giving them a great deal. My first year on the floor, in order to make a good paycheck, I had to make between $3,000 and $6,000 profit off of a customer to have a good commission check at the end of the month. After a while, I realized it was just too much and put people in such bad situations down the road, so I quit. When I went to internet sales, I loved the change. I got customers amazing. It was great until I got bored with the money and wanted more free time. When I asked my boss if I could train an assistant to do some of my work for me so that I could work for less time and sell more cars, he declined. Instead, he offered me a promotion. Then I found online marketing. Saw that I could potentially own something of my own and live wherever I want with any schedule I choose. So the next day I quit. I opened up my own business and wrote this book to help customers buy their next car. I don't mean to bag on salespeople. There are many good salespeople and managers out there that take care for their customer and offer great service and are amazing people. It's the car dealers, the owners, the franchises, and the manufacturers that need to change. The current business model just isn't working. It's not worth taking 5 hours to haggle over a $500 discount on your car just to find out when you get home that you got ripped off and made a decision that could potentially affect the next 7 years of your life. Things need to change, and hopefully this book does that. Sincerely, Andrew Hall. So P.S. I will be coming out with more content as time goes along. Also, if you would like me to negotiate your car deal for you, my consultants and I will pre-negotiate everything for you. You can just walk into the car dealership, sign, and buy. Thank you for reading. I hope you enjoyed and got some good value. Any questions, concerns, or comments, please email me, andrew@hallofmarketing.com. And this is my glossary. So I put some terms in here that car dealers use and salesmen use that I use in my book because I can't really find a way around it. And I wanted to share some of these terms with you in case you didn't know what I was talking about in my book. So an up is when a customer shows up at a dealership looking for cars. Hey, that's my up. Hey, that's your up. They pull on the lot, you see a car, you see a person get out, they're looking at cars, that's an up. Stickered up, putting the sale tags and bold numbers on the front windshield. Gap insurance, sold in the back office from the finance manager after you purchase your car, can also be purchased from your insurance company much, much cheaper. It pays the difference between the value of your car and what you owe in case of a total accident. So like me, if I'm buried in my car, $5,000, I owe $21,000 on my car essentially with the lease, and I think it's worth $16,000, $17,000. Then if, let's say I go and total my car right now, and then my car is completely damaged, well, instead of fixing it they're going to write me a check for what it's worth, which is $17,000. But in order to pay off my loan of whatever I just said, $21,000, I need to compensate for $5,000 in there, and so the gap insurance pays that difference, so you don't get stuck with a huge payment. A maintenance plan. Some franchises include a maintenance plan on all new cars for a set number of years. Some dealers offer this in addition or a standalone product. And this is just my glossary. These aren't necessarily tips. I'm throwing some extra stuff in there. But finance office, sometimes called the business office. This is where the finance manager or business manager works. This person is the top closer in the store and can make more money than the store manager. This is not by accident. You talk to this person after you are hyped up on your car. They then go to tell you on how you need to protect it and how it might break. Well, since you think negotiation is over, they can whack you. And what whacking you is when the dealership makes $5,000 or more from your car deal, otherwise known as a 5-pay, a 6-pay, a 7-pay, and 8-pay. A rebate, a discount that the manufacturer gets. You don't have to mail it in, it's just discounted off the car. It's just funny names so that it confuses you, the consumer. Many manufacturers do this on all of their cars. So the full price of the car is irrelevant because it is always discounted. Many manufacturers do this on all of their cars. Yes, so I've seen cases where, I think I talked about this a little bit, but if let's say like on my Scion, I got a Scion FRS. There's no rebate on my car when I bought it. Now there's a $2,000 rebate. So since I paid full price for my car is now not just depreciated because it drove off the lot, but an extra $2,000 because the guy down the road got $2,000 off on his FRS. So now the market value of FRSs are lower. It's the same thing in the diamond industry. Diamonds really aren't worth what they're worth, but since they can keep the diamonds in a low supply because they hoard them in their warehouses, they can inflate the prices on diamonds with price manipulation because they're really they're just pretending like there's not a lot, which there are. But if there's not a lot of them, they can charge whatever they want. And if they're all in agreement with each other to charge what they want, then you as a consumer have to pay that. So they may hold this to so if you don't know about the rebate, if you don't do their research, they may, like what I was talking about with the financing rates, they may hold that rebate from you until the very end of the car deal, and then try to sell you oh, we got battery juice. Bam. I should be at full. Yeah, we're good. Alright. So, let me get some water real quick. Alright guys, so let's try to get through this one. They may hold this till the very end to maximize how much you buy from them, and at the end they look like the good guy giving you a discount even though they had to do it anyways. On trucks, domestic trucks, these can be up to $10,000 in some cases. Just the rebate with no negotiating skills, no nothing, just the rebate. Imagine you went in the only month they didn't have a rebate and you bought your truck. Well, your value dropped instantly quite a bit. It dropped my value $2,000 overnight when Scion went out of business and dropped all their prices. Your trade-in. A trade-in is a vehicle, a bike, a boat, a motorhome that you sell or trade into the dealership. Back end. The money the dealers make behind the scenes that isn't involved directly with the price of the car. This includes accessories, labor, interest, protection packages, and many others. Excuse me. The dealers can adjust the numbers with a simple click of the button. I've seen it done. Accessories that should be $100. Hey, well, we're selling this car at invoice. I got to make some money somewhere, and the manager just changes the accessories higher to compensate for the money they lost somewhere else. So there's a whole deal going on. Remember, they prepare every day for this. Since you only talk about price and don't exchange paperwork with your friends always ask, how much did you pay for your car? You might say this price, and you might say, I bought it for $20,000. And your friends are like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. You got a great deal on your car. Little do you know, since the paperwork's so hard to read, you really didn't get a good deal because they whacked you on the other things. Yeah, so blanking, not selling any cars all day. Make rate. Making rate is when the dealership increases your interest rate from what they really get at the bank with their partnership agreements. This is one of the biggest money makers and can get into the $10,000 range real quick. Close. Getting someone to agree with you or finishing the car deal with your name on the dotted line and you driving off the lot with your newly purchased car. Taking delivery. Driving off the lot with your new car. Delivery. Handing you the keys, going over your books, setting your Bluetooth up for you on your touchscreen, programming your favorite stations, showing you how all the different features work, and walking around your car to ensure 100% quality. Always walk around your car before you leave. Dealer trade. When two dealerships of the same manufacturer swap or buy each other's car at no cost, at cost, so that they can complete the car deal at their location. All franchises compete heavily against each other. Dealer trades are a necessary evil that dealers dislike and charge extra on, so be careful. And this is just a glossary explaining these terms. I show you how these relate to saving money in my 81-page ebook, which you can find at confessions.hallofmarketing.com. How to share your live stream. There should be a share button on there. There should be a share button on there that you can, was somebody asking that? Yeah, so you should be able to share my live stream, just the post. I made it a public post so that anyone should be able to view it if you post it on your timeline. I'll check that, but we might just, if you guys stay till the end, I think I might just wax my chest with the strip anyways, because I don't want to disappoint my viewers, and just because I don't get the viewers that I was hoping for, I still want to deliver for those of you that are still watching and those of you that are going to get back on. So stay on. I think I'll just wax my chest anyways, but help me get to 100 viewers, or for every 100 viewers we'll wax my chest. If we can get to 1,000, we're going to shave my eyebrow, and I'm still going to be doing videos next week, so that would be fun. And then at 10,000, if we get to 10,000, I'll let viewers choice. I was thinking about running over my car. My buddy's got a truck. We were just gonna put his truck on my hood of the car. Then you punch a hole in my wall. We take a baseball bat to my windshield, smash my screen door. Like, I'm trying to make this fun for you guys. I know most people don't want to just watch a seminar about saving money. And so, you motherfucker. Alright, so, fuck. Alright, so, I'm making it fun. I don't mind sacrificing myself for your entertainment. So, if you want to, I didn't even see that coming the first time. I was waiting for it this time. So, we're just going to leave that up. And so, if we're trying to have fun here, I want to make these fun. And so, hopefully you like this video if you're still here. And if you're not, come back, join me. We're gonna wax my chest. And so, dealer trade, all franchises compete heavily against each other. So, in case you're just joining now, we just had an attack by Spider-Man. Make sure you watch the replay of this video. Anyways, a smart key. This is a key that sends a wireless signal to your car so you can have push button start. I'm just reading this right now. This is my free glossary. You can find it at confessions.hallofmarketing.com. So, cosigner. Another person generally with better credit that goes on a loan to take responsibility if the other party does not pay. Refinance. When you refinance something again, generally after you have paid down some of the value and have better credit for a lower interest rate. Dealer trade. When two dealerships of the... I did that twice. Alright. That's the free copy. So, domestic. I discussed that in the live stream. Car brands from America, Ford, Chevy, Dodge, etc. Now most of most of the time they outsource most of their work anyway, so it's not really built in America. Import cars. Cars from Europe or Japan. And buried. When you owe a lot more than what your car is worth. Car deals can range anywhere from $100 to $15,000 per car deal, how much profit the dealer makes.
And so many deals are only $500 to $1,000 profit. But a few people, usually with bad credit and in sticky situations, like I am right now, are really the people who keep the lights on at the dealership. So I want to provide as much value to you as possible while making this fun. And if you have any tips for me, or if you have any tips for me, or whatever you want to say, just leave it in the comments below. I'm going to be reading all these when we get done and replying to all the comments. And so I'd love to hear your opinion on how we did. And I think we're going to take a 3-minute break and wax my chest. So we're going to take a 3-minute break real quick. We'll be right back. And we're going to wax my chest. So if you're on right now, we're about to wax my chest. If you're around anyone, make sure you're watching it within 3 minutes. We're going to be waxing my chest. Fuck! Alright. I'm not looking forward to this. Not gonna be fun, dude. This is not gonna be fun. God damn it. Alright. Yep, Jorge, I'm getting it ready right now, bro. This is about to be fuck. Alright. See, I don't disappoint. I'm delivering regardless. Alright, so let's just read the directions. Alright. What's up, everyone? So, we're about to wax my chest. I wanted to get to 100 viewers, and I was going to wax my chest for every 100 viewers that showed up. Since that didn't happen, I figure I might as well deliver anyways. For those of you that are watching that are supporting me, let me know. If you haven't bought my book, please buy my book. I'm doing this wax thing just for you. So, I'm going to have another video about this series, actually a whole video series on this. So, let's read these directions. Beautiful, long-lasting benefits. Perfect. I like to be beautiful. So, walk this way. Turn. Yeah, we'll do the wax thing in a second. Hang on, let me figure out how to do this. So, I think we're just gonna tear it. We got plenty of them. So, fuck. God damn it. Dude. Oh, man. Alright. Oh, because you can't see the light? Alright, I get it. Alright. So. This is such a bad idea. Choose the right size wax strip for the area to be treated. Should I do a big one or a small one? Go big or go home, right? You got no pussy shit over here. Alright. So, look. Alright, so I'm going to show. So these are baby strips. Baby strips, baby strips, baby strips. Fuck. They're all baby strips except these two. Or these three.
Gonna have to do a bunch of them.
No, we're only doing one. We're only doing one, bro. This is, that's the biggest one. Oh, man. Alright. Alright. I hope you guys like this. I hope you guys like this. Rub the double. Choose the right size wax strip for the baby. Rub the double-sided strip briefly and gently. My hands are all sweaty. Alright. Peel the double. I'm not looking forward to this.
Alright, I'm gonna just shut up. Yeah, peel the double-sided. You have 2 wax strips.
Yeah, we got one. Alright, so check this out. So maybe I do have 2 wax. Fuck me. Fuck. Alright. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Alright, don't think. Just go. Whoa! Oh, fuck. Oh man, dude. Why? Why do you do this? Fuck! Okay. Stretch in the opposite direction of hair growth? I just put it on sideways. In the opposite direction of hair growth. So are we doing down? Opposite direction, so up. Pull strip very quickly in the opposite direction of hair growth. Opposite direction of hair growth. Fuck. I'm not gonna be able to pull this off, bro. You're gonna have to pull it. There's no way. I don't think that my body would let me. I think it would stop me. Yeah, there's no way I'm pulling it off, dude. There's no way. There's no way. Pull it like that. Oh, fuck! God damn it! Oh, shit. Woo! I hope you guys like that. Look at this shit. Can you see that? Ow. Ow. Well, I hope you like this live stream. Oh my god, dude. That hurts so bad. Alright guys, I delivered. Hopefully you liked my live stream. Check out my book, confessions.hollamarketing.com. You guys have a great rest of your Labor Day weekend. Stay tuned for more videos. Have a great day, guys. It's up here, so I'm gonna go feed the homeless. So let's see how this goes. All right, so I bought this pizza. I just wanted to help somebody out today. You can go ahead and eat the pizza, man. I don't. That's all your pizza. I don't want any of it.
Your experiences in this world. Everything. Think about it. Are we even really human?
Well, I want to come out and talk to you some more, so maybe I'll come back in a couple days or a few weeks. Hi, my name's Andrew. I'm hanging out with my buddy here. We got the Swan. Want to have a little bit of fun in this nice relaxing chair. Hopefully I don't fall in the pool with my phone. Actually, that might not be a good idea to do. Okay, so don't get derailed in details. There's always little things that come up. Like right now, never mind, I'm not gonna share that. Yeah, my clothes are always dirty. I don't always have the clothes that I need because I'm on the road. But right now my shirt's got like 8 stains on it from the last 2 minutes. And I just don't care. Like, it's okay. It's about the value that you provide. So we're out here. I got another day or 2 here. Plan on going to California to, there's my buddy, Mr. Swan. And going to California in either tonight, or I might just leave like early. I might just wake up at like 4 and then leave there tomorrow, because I have a ticket. I have a ticket to a conference. My buddy Manny hooked it up. Thank you, Manny. Shout out to Manny. He hooked it up with a ticket to the Cervex concert, or not concert, event. And so I'm debating on how I'm gonna. I don't really want to leave tonight because then I'm not trying to spend money on a hotel since I already paid for this. What's up, Sandy? But if anyone's going to the Cervex event and you want to either split a hotel room or you want to just hook it up with your extra bed in your hotel room, that'd be dope. Otherwise, I'll figure it out one way or another. But that's tomorrow in Carlsbad, California, and that's tomorrow, and then the 11th, and then I have a place to stay out in Newport Beach. Excited to go see that house. That should be an epic house. I don't want to get my expectations too high, but I believe that that's going to be the nicest house I think I've stayed at so far. It should be pretty epic. And it's on the coast, so like this view is amazing. But I do love the water. I love the coast, and so that should be pretty epic. And even not, it's just a free house to stay at, so I can't complain. And it's somebody that I kind of just met recently. Like, he just super hooked it up, which is awesome. But we're on the low key with that. So that one, I don't know how many live streams I'll be doing from there, because that's a low key. That's the secret location. There's a few locations that I gotta go secret. It's just business. It's just like, if you work for me, I'm gonna have you sign an NDA, because there's certain things that just can't be talked about. But we're out here. What was I gonna talk about? So don't get derailed in details. Like in all honesty, I haven't had boxers for the last like 3 days. They've been dirty. And so, but I'm not going to make an excuse for it. I just wore basketball shorts. And you know what? It still works. So, and then we got like a $3 shirt on with tons of stains all over it because I was eating and I don't have a towel. And so I used my t-shirts. I use my t-shirts for my towels when I take a shower. And then I don't have time. Like, if I'm sitting there eating food and then I'm like, oh man, the paper towel's like 20 feet away, and then that's like 45 seconds of time. I just wipe it. I can wash it. I got like tons of these. These are $3 each. And love you too, Larry. What's good? What's good? One of these days when I come back to Bremerton, the reason I'm gonna come back to Bremerton, and when that happens, bro, you gotta get ready with that mask. Like, we're gonna mask up, we're gonna get strapped up, we're gonna go hard, and we're gonna shoot the hardest fucking music video ever. It's gonna be like MGK's Cleveland when he got the attention of P. Diddy. But I'm working on, I've been doing a little bit of freestyling, a little bit of writing, and it's not perfect yet, but I guarantee that it's never gonna be perfect. But I'm gonna get the song written up, and then I will come back to Bremerton, and I'm gonna put Bremerton on the map. Everyone from Bremerton's gonna be in the music video. It's gonna be fire. Like, it's gonna be super fucking fire. Gritty. It's gonna be good, and it's gonna go viral. So, but yeah, don't get derailed in details. I should probably be giving myself the rap thing. I'm really nervous. Because I love rap and I have such high standards to it, but I've never tried it before. Yeah. So yeah, that's another story. That's a side project I'm working on. It can't be my focus because it's not. I need to worry about some other stuff right now. That'll come in time. And but I will be having a live stream on October 12th. You can ask me absolutely anything, whether it's about success, Shopify, Facebook ads, car sales, just my life in general, how I quit doing drugs, how I was able to put on 30, not anymore, I'm kind of weak, it's like super weak, but I put on, back in the day, I was able to put on, I think it was 30 pounds in 4 months, and like, you would have thought I was doing steroids if I wasn't getting pee tested 3 times a week. Like, I yoked up real quick. And just how I went from a super shy guy when I was a kid that couldn't even talk to, dude, that's what's up, Larry. I'm so proud of you, bro. That's awesome. That's fucking awesome, dude. And we'll talk more. Just give me a call, bro, whenever you want. What was I gonna say? But yeah, so I used to be like the shyest kid in the world. Even when I did my first video, if you go back on YouTube, just type in Hall of Marketing, all one word, then it's going to auto correct you, and you have to do Hall of Marketing, all one word. I haven't ranked up yet. I'm still working on that. But I don't have a video editor anymore, so I'm trying to do it myself, but I just can't put that as my priority right now because I have 10x problems. So like right now I got like 3. Yeah. I'm like trying to decide whether to take a private jet to. I have a movie premiere I'm going to this weekend. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to take a private jet or drive or what I'm going to do. I never know what I'm going to do. And but yeah, don't get derailed in details. I was saying something I feel like was important. But yeah, I used to be. Yeah, look at my YouTube video. Like I don't know if you could tell, but if you listen closely, my voice was shaking. I was super nervous. And back when I was a kid, and I still get nervous about some things. Like there's always room to improve. But when I was a kid, I was the shyest kid in the world. And even when Larry met me, like I was pretty shy, didn't really talk very much. And sometimes I get like that too. And like the whole introvert, like personality test, I don't believe in personality tests. I can take. I've taken so many of them that at this point you can give me a personality test and you tell me what you want me to score and I'll score whatever personality you want me to score. Like it's not, I know why they're asking the questions. It's not that hard. No, unfortunately not. I wanted to do a business deal with him and he hasn't hit me up on that, about that. But I know I'm an extremely tough boss. I know. I apologize for that if you ever want to come work for me. But it's just business. I would still love to be friends with anyone that I don't want to work for me anymore. But I did want to come out with a revenue sharing program for him. And Hunter was a great worker, but there was just a couple things that happened, and I had to send him home, unfortunately. And so I do have a free ticket to the 10X Growth Con. It's a $750 ticket that's available. And I'll probably just go to somebody that helps me out and I'll just give it to them. But I do need a video editor and a video guy. And at this point, I don't have the money to pay you. But if you believe in my vision, you'll get revenue residual income on my YouTube channel and anything else you help me with for the rest of your life. And so with my plans, if you believe that I'm going to make $1 billion or 10 million or $1 trillion, whatever it's going to be, then you'll be set for the rest of your life. But I know it's not the most desirable thing, so I would find you other people that do have money to pay to get you to do video work, because I know tons of people that need an editor and need video guys, and my job that I would have only would take probably an hour or two a day, so I can I'll find you other money. Like I did that. But yeah, it's just business. It's just like my brother. I didn't fire him, but me and him parted ways mutually. And I know I'm a very I have very high standards. It's just like Grant Cardone. If you watch his interviews that he does, it's whatever it takes interviews. He puts these guys through the ringer. Like he doesn't care. He's gonna put you through it's whatever it takes. Like that's how I feel. And this job, like sometimes I go without eating for 5 hours or go without certain stuff, and it's just because that's what it has to do. Like you have to take care of yourself, but it's all about your goals. So the goals in my life, I'm not trying to get super fit right now. That's not one of my goals. It is on my goal list, but it's not my primary objective right now. So yeah, so that's just not my primary objective. And you could have the cleanest house in the world. You could wear clean clothes without stains on them, and you could actually have boxers to wear underneath your clothes, but and socks, but and get toenail clippers. But it's like I have 10x problems to where I can't do everything. There's not enough time. I can stay up for 21 hours and I still don't have enough time in the day. So I have to pick and choose what I do. And right now I have certain goals that I'm trying to accomplish, and so that's where I'm going to get to. But I'm probably leaving Arizona in the next 24 to 48 hours. And so, yeah, I don't really know what I'm going to do after that. And I don't know. Yeah, so I never know what I'm going to do, but I just go do it. Don't get derailed in details. I almost never have a plan. I try to have a plan for it, but really if you just envision It's like when I won the car, I just envisioned myself getting on stage, and I didn't even know how I was going to get on stage, but I just kept thinking, I'm going to get on stage, I'm going to get on stage. And if you just think hard enough, your brain will just figure out a path to get it. It's like if you're late on rent and you're like, crap, like when I was homeless, I was like, crap, I have to find a place to stay tonight. I didn't know where I was going to stay, but I never slept on the streets. Like, I just figured it out. I couch hop. Shout out to Larry. He let me couch hop at his house quite a bit, and he actually had my back like when he didn't have to. So, anyways, don't get derailed in details. I'm gonna have an Ask Me Anything live stream. I know I don't always reply to everyone's comments while I'm live streaming because I get sidetracked, but I will have a live stream October 12th at, I think it's 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, to where you can literally ask me any question you want, and I will answer all the questions for you. And whether it's about cars, success, anything, yeah. I see. I don't always know what I can't know what you're thinking, and so sometimes there's questions. Just like when I was hanging out with Chris, I'd look at some of his stuff that he was doing. I was like, holy shit, that's awesome. Like, I just learned so much in 2 minutes, but he didn't realize that it was so awesome because he's been doing it forever. Like, it's a habit for him. But when I look at it from an outside standpoint, I'm like, wow, like, that's amazing. But then he's like, oh, is it? Like, I didn't even know. And it's just, that's the way with everyone. And so everyone has their own talents. And so I just want to share it with you guys. Hopefully, I can help some of you guys out with some of your success. And so that we can one day all come kick it and enjoy life, because it's not all about mansions, and I don't try to sit here and go on the view too much, but it is nice to be able to work on a laptop out here, or just know that I have a view. But I worked in a studio apartment, holed up with all my windows closed for 4 months, and at times I was just as happy. There was times when I hit $100 on my Shopify store, and that's $100 in revenue, not profit. When I hit $100 on my Shopify store, I literally ran around my apartment dancing and singing because I was so fucking happy. Like, and the little things didn't matter, because you can create whatever reality you want. And it's just like if I tell you red or green or whatever, your reticular brain is gonna see whatever color. Like, can you see anything green right now? Of course. But can you see anything red right now? Can you see anything blue right now? And if you concentrate on certain things, your brain's gonna figure out a plan for it. And so we all see life differently, because there's so many things happening at once that your brain can't possibly notice everything. And so your brain selectively determines what you see. And because we're human and based on a survival instinct, we see like patterns. We see patterns. So like back in the day, we used to see patterns about like cougar tracks so that we didn't get killed. Now, if you focus on patterns of millionaires and billionaires, then that's what you'll get, is millionaire, billionaire. If you want to get big and strong and you watch bodybuilders all the time and you think about how your muscles grow, you're going to become a bodybuilder. If you want to become whatever it is. And so yeah, I'm going to go change my shirt, and my boxers should be done. This dryer keeps turning off, so hopefully I can wear boxers for the first time in a few days. And it is nice and breezy though with going commando, but I feel like boxers are a good thing to have. So I'll see you guys later. Hopefully you're having a good day. Smile. It's Monday, so let's go. I keep rhyming in my head, and then I don't put it. And then I want to pull out my phone, and then I know I'll forget it by the time I pull out my phone. So yeah, I can't even tell you what just happened. I don't think I'll ever tell anyone. But I'm the one. Shit's almost done. It was really fun. Couldn't see what I needed to be, but you'll meet the new me. I can do what I want, don't even have to front. Sometimes scared to take control. I'm on fire, better stop, drop, and roll. Sorry for the lull. I know I'm kinda dull, but I'm mulling over these rhymes, seeing lots of signs. Got no money and no honey. Kinda homeless. Mighty blessed. Fuck the rest. I'm the best. Shit was a test. I passed. Not in last. Don't know which way to go. So all I know is to get more. Time to score. Fuck some whores. Quiet the core. Open that door. Didn't know I had this. Try to get rid of the madness. Worse than the Joker. Mighty big toker. Got the power. Still feel sour. Smoking cigs. Used to split wigs. Not me, but the boys. They were set free to do what they want. If I front you a sack, they got my back. They'll attack. Your face will go fucking splat. Cat in the hat. Dat was the first rhyme. I had the time to put my mind in some lines. I love cats. Fucking kill the rats with the snake. Mighty great. Can't even hate. What's success? Nothing less than the best. "4 days since a shower. Won't cower. Same clothes. You don't even know. So broke. But nope. I'm rich. Check my list. You might have missed. This diss. What's diss? It's God. Hot rods. Better pay attention. Go to the dentist. Might as well go. Don't know. But ho ho. Santa Claus does not matter. I'm the Mad Hatter. I'd rather race cars than bars. Where's Lars? Champion teen. You know what I mean. I'm very keen to be the dean. Too many sevens. Want to go to heaven. Been there a few times. In my mind. What's the next line? Put a line in the coconut and mix it all up. In this rut. But my gut tells me I'll see indeed what I need to be free in the lead. He, we, pp. Me. So confused. What's wrong singing this song? Sometimes I feel like I don't belong. Kinda like King Kong. Might go to Hong Kong. Go ding dong on a mansion in Franson. A lot is happening. What a bore. To listen to me. Oh my God. Sitting here, looking outside, waiting for a UFO to come. Scary, maybe. Crazy? I don't think so. Do I have to portal it through? I believe I have superpowers. What are those powers? Still to be determined. It's all one. Crazy things have happened. We're spinning so fast right now. We are moving at a fucking incredible speed. Incredible. The Earth is spinning extremely fast. Around the sun as well. Milky Way is swirling around a black hole with dark matter completely encasing it around. Planes are flying, defying gravity. Time is just motion. Why did I do this? Because time motion. Alright, let's talk this out. Everything we see out in space has already happened. Everything that we see right now has already happened. The only thing that is in the moment is what's happening inside of our heads. Our heads, my head, the head. So we got dark matter around the Milky Way, and time is dependent on where you are in the universe. If you're inside of the black hole, you've already gone forward a moment in time. That's why it disappears. Are these aliens just us in the future, and we just know not to fuck with ourselves? Did we fucking start all this? Who's God? If there's aliens in the Bible, is just a great interpretation about what we were living through. But if an alien comes down, let's just say that's not Jesus. The story holds true. Prediction holds true. And his powers were said to manifest later, same as Moses. You got Moses fucking turning staffs to snakes, parting the Red Sea, and writing the Bible. Adam and Eve didn't fucking write the Bible. Who did Cain and Abel fuck? So they took wives. Where the fuck do these wives come from? Gorillas? Fuck. Neanderthals? A previous species? But why would we have... It just doesn't make sense that we would have killed them unless they were physically stronger than us and we were only more intelligent, but we wouldn't have eradicated the species, I don't believe. We would have used them to build the pyramids. Unless it was done with telekinetic powers or telekinesis, telepathic control over lesser species. They have pictures of cone heads with the Egyptians, don't they? Like King Tut. I went and saw that shit. That shit was fucking nuts. Fucking nuts. Fucking nuts. Like King Tut's still around, but what was before him? It was before the pyramids. Why did they build the pyramids? To align with the stars, because they believed that maybe the mirrors on the outside drew people in, or maybe because when they buried him, the pyramid pointing up towards the stars are trying to launch him into the stars to reincarnate later. Like Jesus was born on the star. They got King Tut with the stars, got astrological signs, but if you hold up a dime, you're hiding millions and billions and trillions of stars. How far does the universe go out? These black holes, are they tying us to another realm of the universe? It's all waves. Gravity's waves, light's waves, sound's waves. Then we have matter. And then you have people like Bill Murray saying none of it matters. Or there's no point to all this. You have quantum mechanics having electrons pop out of nowhere. And yes, we are a small piece of the puzzle in this great expanding universe. Yet, if a spaceship escapes Earth and colonizes another planet, then we may not be as insignificant, because we could live on for millions of years. I heard Elon Musk say, if you want to populate the galaxy, you could probably do it in 2 million years. If a race wanted to do that. The rib. Because you could probably launch, you can't launch life onto Earth though. You'd have to launch water on it. Or just find a habitable place. Because like, so like the great connectivity, like I find people saying and doing the things that I think of. So the sun, what if stars are conscious? You got the neutron stars, dwarf stars, black holes, dark matter, magnetism, magnetic waves. And I think of superheroes, yet Stan Lee came up with that. The Bible was first. If Moses and Jesus did that, then they're the real superheroes, which means that we could do it. Having faith, I think, is a huge thing. You have to believe you can. There was a time when I was a kid and I thought I moved a fan. There was times when plates have shaken, towels have fallen, technology has changed, and people are drawn towards me that I wouldn't have expected. And there was a time when I almost portaled in a large UFO spacecraft. My left eye, can it create? Do we need food? Sound, so I'm putting sound waves into the world right now. And those sound waves are having an effect. Look at this atmosphere. We're spinning. And then you got the Milky Way spinning, and then you have dark matter. And then you have other galaxies and other universes, or other galaxies. It's like multiple 3D. Fuck time! How do they live for 500 years? You got AI. You got this. You got deep fakes. You have pixels. You got smoke. Light. You got the Big Bang expanding. The arrow of time. Yet, you have the arrow of time. And you have these spacecrafts whirling in and out, moving at extremely fast rates with no propulsion. Are they using centrifugal force to propel them through? Because think of it. You got gravity weighing you down in the fucking core of the fucking earth. The fucking molten lava, hell, fire core of the fucking earth. Something Moses was able to determine and consider that hell. You have the heavens, light. God said, let there be light. Big bang, boom. If God was everything, big bang, boom, he's a part of all of us, or the idea of it, God, everything. Okay. Then we have other life. So, is that other life existent before us, or is it us watching over us, making sure that some accident that we do in the future doesn't occur again? You have people raising from the dead. You have healing leprosy, water to wine, walking on water, fish and bread to a lot. You got Kelsey, you got the fucking eye. Name drop. Could be, there's a lot of Kelseys out there. Got my head fucked with women. You have two sexes, you have men and women. Yet, as a cell, what do we both start out? Is it? You got X and Y chromosomes. Here we go. X and Y chromosomes. Isn't it XX? You got XX and YY. Why can't you have YY? What happens then? YOY. Why? Why? IY. Why? You got the eye, the flaming eye of fucking Sauron that I saw. You got the beast that Han Solo fell into. Choking on pussy. You got Aura. laws. You got assumptions. Drugs. Chemical reactions. Fission. Nuclear fission. Black holes. Nuclear fission. Atom splitting. Atom smashing. Beep, beep, beep. You got food in the oven. You got heat. Cold. Up and down. So centrifugal force. If they're moving through a line, a very thin line where you could levitate and float through this line, almost as if when a plane does not fly straight, it flies through the fucking air currents. How do you fly through the fucking gravity currents? Flying through gravity currents in the fucking... Dude, that's gotta be fucking it. That's gotta be fucking it. Flying through gravity currents. You're taking a path in space. And so, because I know this is real, we probably had people fucking studying this somewhere. Right? People taking fucking massive amounts of drugs trying to figure this out. You got DMT fucking... people on DMT trying to communicate with the aliens. You got shamans doing ayahuasca trips with people and them all saying the same things in other dimensions. Portals in other dimensions. You got this side of my fucking face and my body totally tense. And it's like the blood doesn't get to my brain, which is a form of dying, which releases DMT. I smoke a lot of weed, caffeine, sleep deprivation. What is sleep? The dream world. Flying through a current. Dude, I know I'm onto something here. I know I'm onto something.